J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody coming through. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into it. The title is Power Book 4, Forest, the review. And it's Tariq really on Tommy level now. I mean, they kind of have him as a boss. It's just kind of, it's either he grew and leveled up or Tommy leveled down. I don't see, because Tommy reached out to him for help. So I don't know. I don't really like that they kind of leveled Tommy down in a way. It's like we watched Tariq's show as he leveled up and got better in the game, and what? We watched Tommy's show as he fall apart that needs Tariq. Anyway, we'll get into it, talk about it a little bit, and let me see what's good. Miguel, what's good? How you feeling, fam? Yvonne Cox, happy Martin Luther King Day. That's what's up. That's what, today or Monday? Yeah, but yeah. Happy Martin Luther the King. Grand Main, what's good, fam? How you feeling? Yvonne, you say no, Tariq is not on Tommy's level. I know that's right. It really kind of, in my opinion, messes up Forrest in a way, because it's like we watched Tommy go through all this just to come back to where he started, needing help from one of his little shorties. I mean, like, and then what? They talking about get money. Like, Tommy already got money. How much money? He gonna keep doing all this stuff for money? I don't know. Miguel, why is it that they always mess up the series finale of Power shows? I have no idea, but they do consistently have a bad track record of their finales. I mean, wow. It probably is the worst series finales of a show, with all these. I mean, it's consistently whack. They had Ghost get killed by Tariq. We see what? Tariq, after we see him struggle all them years on the show, he get it all together in the final episode, and the boss. We see this Tommy fall apart and need Tariq help. Now I don't even want to know how they're going to do Raising Canaan. Miguel, you say, mark my words, Jay. Tariq is plotting against Tommy, and he most likely will betray and turn on Tommy. He was smirking and grinning too much. I know that's right. And that's part of the problem, man, is that at the level Tommy is at, if he go back to New York, and at the level they got Tariq at, who's going to listen to who? Are they going to look at each other as equal partners? Or is Tommy going to be trying to run Tariq? And Tariq going to be like, you know what, Uncle Tommy? I ain't listen to that shit no more. I'm the one saved your ways. You listen to me and my crew. Okay, this ain't going to work out. It's time to go. Put the link down in the description if anybody want to chat. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been wore out. It's been a hell of a week. All right, it's Monday. That's what it's all good though, because I won't probably be live Monday. So what's up, Tonette? How you doing? Miguel, Shanti and whack-a-mole. She don't know what side to be on. I know, right? That damn Shanti showstopper. That was not my favorite storyline. And I guess they left her running stuff, I guess, so that I don't know, maybe her and Jannar could have beef in this new spinoff or whatever. Yeah, maybe they leave it alone and we never know what happens. But I think that I don't know, man. It's a lot of heavy lifting sometime with that shiny showstopper. 24 Shaka, you say, thanks for the super chat. You say, which was worse, the season finale of Book 2 or Force? You're getting ready over here. I'll let you finish getting ready. I would say, man, that's a good question. Season, Book 2 or Force? Book 2 was so whack, man. It was so whack in a different way, though, to me. Appreciate you for spreading love. I would say Book 2 is probably worse. Barely. But I think Book 2 is bad because we watched Tariq not bust a grape in the fruit fight, just learn to shoot and stuff. We watched Tariq struggle. And then in the last episode, he put it all together. Literally in the last episode, I could be memorizing this wrong or remembering it wrong. Because that's a show I definitely wasn't trying to watch over and over again. But to see him put it all together and everybody, and he talking about how they got the moves and connects and doing this and do it. I'm like, man, get out of here. I don't know, man. I thought it was a lot to make it seem like he put it all together. There you go, Davion. You say you correct. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought even up until the 9th episode or whatever, he was still like having problems and issues. And then like everything just worked out in one episode. Like, come on. It was just too much. You ready?
Yeah.
It's all good. Man, it was just asking me, that was a good question. Which was the worst season finale, Book 2 or Force? What you think about that?
Book 2 or Force. I mean, this disappointment just happened, so it's kind of like this one's the fresh one.
Right.
I haven't seen a lot of people that liked it.
Nah,
It's like right now, it's like 2 out of 100 liked it.
oh, Mark Dark.
No. Like even people in all the lives,
Yeah.
like maybe 2 people out of everybody that I've seen complaining about it have actually been like, man, this was amazing, man. Like I'm like, all right, dude. Like that's I
No.
understand this is part of the issue. I think this is actually gonna change it. Part of the issue is normally people just want to support, so they'll just be like, everybody's amazing. These are all the best actors. So then you can't grow like that.
Right.
So at
Yeah.
least now people are like, I don't know, I ain't care for this.
Yeah. Right. Got Grand Main in here. What's good?
What up,
And,
man?
and we got Steve in the
Steven.
building.
What up?
Oh shit. You got a personality now?
I know. What lights you had, Steve?
I ain't drunk down. I got one in there now. I ain't opened it up yet. Hold on. Let me turn this damn camera up in front. Then
Good with it.
What's up?
but
All right, watch Steve. There you go. Look at Steve. Boy, I wish I could smile like that. You say Steve is a legend.
Yo, you gotta watch The Rip.
The Rip. Was that show?
It's a movie on Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, I saw they was gonna go talk on Joe Rogan today. I ain't gonna watch. I can't really watch
Good.
him.
It was good.
I can't fuck with Joe
COVID?
Rogan.
How long it take for him to bring up COVID?
Oh, you talking about
Joe
JRE?
Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah, I put the clips up so that I can watch them later. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I don't think.
I feel you because he
I'll
talk
probably
about
watch some of the
COVID.
clips.
Yeah, you have a COVID brain, man. Anyway, Grand Main, I asked you which finale do you think was worse? Maybe Book 2 or Force?
They both ended the same, in my opinion. So they both the same to me.
Horrible.
Yeah, like they both didn't end good, in my opinion. So
Steve, you probably gave the best rating, and it wasn't. Normally, you say everything a 10. You gave this an 8, so that ain't even good on your scale. What would you think was? What you think was better or worse? Book two or Force the ending?
I mean, that is worse. Big two is worse.
We
That's
gotta break
right.
down that 8 because he
I'm not
think
gonna
everything
lie
is an
though.
8.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like
Yeah.
I gave the season overall an 8.5, but after last night, I'm starting to appreciate book two a little bit more, bro. Cause
Oh man.
I don't know
Oh,
why
worse.
they did what they did. I feel like that was even more rushed than season 4 of book two, bro. Like, and it just begs the question, like, if y'all gonna keep rushing stuff, then why even put it out? Like, I wouldn't even put the shit out. Like, incomplete products, and then y'all just having us wait. Like, we don't know when
I
Raising Kanan
mean,
coming.
That's a good
And,
perspective. Go ahead,
they
and
was
Steve.
in a
then
rush. They was in a rush because they already in the writers
Yo,
and the
I'm gonna say it next.
producers.
I'm gonna say it next. I think they were rushing. No, man.
Yeah, I mean, they know it was coming to an end. They know Force was coming to an end.
I got something.
Go ahead.
I I don't understand what people mean by it feels rushed because so it's one thing to think, okay, they didn't like there's no like finality of that one, right? Like they didn't really close out so that I think it's so that they can revisit that. So I understand that. I mean, they did give us every single leader of who's in charge of every single thing now. So as far as people staying alive, that's the only way that they're gonna keep those characters if they want to go revisit that. So I don't. I'm
Here's
not
how I
saying I
think about
disagree or
Rush.
anything. Yeah, I'm not
This is
saying I
how my
disagree.
perspective. I could be wrong. You let me know, Grant, if you think this is how. But when I say or somebody say it rushed, this is what I think. Like if you had these characters going throughout the season, doing whatever, and then in the last episode they all wrapped up, or the last two episodes they all finished off or wrapped up. It seemed like maybe it's not rushed, or maybe it is, but it seemed like maybe some of this stuff could have happened sooner, or it just seemed like if it's
It
all
feels like
done,
a show.
yeah,
yeah, it feel
Yeah,
like
yeah, that I
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
probably I think what book two seems rushed to me. How they made him figure everything out in one episode. Like why y'all ain't starting like episode 6, making him
yeah.
figure some of this out? Why he got to
So
do
the
everything?
convenience of it.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't like.
I mean, they didn't shoot it.
And
Just
then
take
like
time and wrote the storyline.
like for what it's worth, what they how they wrote it, because like in that last scene with Tariq and Tommy, Tommy was on the roof calling Maria saying, "We done it, babe. We won." Bro, Jannard and Vic is still alive. What are you talking about? You didn't win. You didn't win nothing.
I
He shouldn't
know,
even
right?
be up there. Yeah.
You,
That's a
you know
good
what I'm
point.
saying? It's
That's a real
like,
good point.
so to write that in and put that specific scene in, knowing that it's still so much open ended, bro. That
So
shit was beyond rushed.
That's that George Bush 9/11
um,
aircraft carrier vibes with the mission accomplished banner. And
Yeah.
then we got 20 more years of war left. Like, yeah, mission accomplished.
I think the problem with the way they closed it is that one is they revisited the ending of the last season with Vic, Diamond, and Tommy. It's the same rooftop, the same background. It's the same it's the same shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're showing you, okay, like this is where we left off last time, and this is where we left off now. But I think that this was more like it almost should have been like a post credit or something. Like show me that it's separate already, and we're already going into the next thing that you're basically announcing at the same time. But it was weird because the the way they were doing the dialogue, it's like they was giving us a chance of thinking, okay, then this Tariq and Tommy thing, maybe it ends right here, which would have been cool. But then you're also saying, all right, now follow these guys as they work together on the next thing. So then it's like, why even make us think that, there's friction and stuff? It
Right.
was a weird, yeah.
Let me get to
Yeah,
a couple of
because
these comments right quick, and then I'll let you go, Grain, right quick. So Net said book 2 tied up more storylines than Force. I think that's the problem with me. They tied them all up in one episode. That's what made it not good to me. He got everything together and one that they tied it up, but why they didn't start in like episode? I mean, like episode 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't a writer.
they
And
let
then also,
Monet's death. They let Monet's death kind of be the motive behind tying everything up, and it just might have seemed forced. You know what I mean?
it
For
kind
the
of
case
did.
of book 2.
Yeah, I could be subconsciously hard on Tariq, so I could feel that way. Yvonne
Okay.
said Jannard the junkie and Vic the snitch should be unalived. What y'all think about that?
Nah, keep them alive. Keep them alive, because I mean, this was y'all's plan anyway. So, I mean, if y'all like, I think originally before they decided they was gonna cancel it, they was probably gonna do something else. Because I heard they was gonna do something else, and then they had to change it. So, I mean, well, if that's the case, and y'all changed it abruptly like that, then just keep them alive, and we'll just wait and see what happens. That's what we're gonna have to do. That's all we can do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Steve, you was about to say something?
I mean, with Vic though, I mean, I know he's slow in the head. You know he acting crazy, and you know he wants that revenge on Tommy. You know what? I hope the writers don't go into Power Legacy and have Vic and Genoa show up in New York City to take out Tommy. I mean, I hope Vic don't go for the kill.
You said he's slow in the head.
He is. And he took his dumb ass because after he done sent a hitter. Vic done sent a hitter on Tommy to kill I mean whoever they, I mean to kill Tommy for him.
I mean, he should have got it done. I mean, he wanted to talk to Tommy first, like that.
Right. He got
Man,
that's
I mean, I don't. I mean,
Mr.
why would you
Ultimate Plot
even
Armor
on the side of the in the alley? Why would you park on the side of the alley and then you walking by yourself? You ain't got no 2 bodyguards with you.
Y'all not doing nothing to Mr. Plot Armor. Y'all can give it up. If anybody gonna do something to Mr. Plot Armor, it's gonna be Tariq. So y'all might as well go get ready for that, because that's
the problem with doing it is that you don't. The problem with the show doing it is that there's no reason for this guy that none of us is waiting for to make an attempt on Tommy. We're not waiting for this guy to try anything.
They didn't have to do
So the
it.
show basically says, "Oh, maybe now," but it's like, but why though? We don't care if that guy dies. We don't get. We just don't want him to succeed because it's like this guy, like after 10 years, this
And
dude.
also, they just were coming from a funeral, and Tommy, that dude, they're gonna find a dead body in the alley right there. Like what? He got rid of that body too in his funeral clothes.
Just dragged him out.
Right, put him in his trunk.
He probably left him there. That's the way that was the give up. Because that made me think he was gonna go to jail, to be honest. I was like, maybe they get him for this body now. I don't know. Like he ain't got picked up on no bodies in this whole entire series.
For real.
Nobody got arrested this season, I think.
Each other.
No, nobody. Cruz got picked up, but he got bailed out the same.
Not even a whole day.
Right.
Dude, I don't trust Cruz because he is going to be a problem for Tommy going in the Power Legacy.
Man,
I don't trust him.
What y'all think about this comment? Shout out to Miguel. He said that was whack. They should have had Tariq pull a gun on Tommy after Tommy said we won. That might have been pretty cool. What y'all
That's
think?
what I'm saying. That's the only way that you like this whole thing of like now people are saying like I don't know, I don't trust Tariq. I think he's gonna eventually. Then you should have just done it. It's weird when you do this whole. All right, so let's build this up for 40 episodes. Like, so they're gonna be friends and they're not gonna be friends. Like, damn, dude.
It's
Tommy gonna be
essentially gonna be
52.
it's essentially gonna be the same story as Ghost and Tommy. You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
did it
saying?
already.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
Yeah,
I'm
what I'm
cause
saying.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Every
Jared
show,
Leonard, he already writing a show for Power Legacy.
every show is keeping the crazy character,
Uh-huh.
but just like I mean, I think Tommy can pull it off because I think he can act, even though you're starting to see moments where it don't quite work. Um, because and it's hard for me to say because I really like this character, but when
Mhm.
you have to do way more, like you're almost not like you're playing a different character every time, but you're like pulling everything that you could possibly do as an actor for a guy that's supposed to just be a drug dealer. There's no duality to Tommy. Tommy is supposed to just be a tough drug dealer who's now thinking smarter because he wants to be at the top. That's fine. The difference with Ghost was that it was a duality character, so he had to play business guy, political, and also a drug dealer. And
Family
not like he
man.
was a good parent, but he also had to play a parent. We're now gonna wait to see how Tommy plays as a parent. We're gonna wait to see if he's good at the level as Tariq is at. We don't even know that he's gonna be able to pull that off. I'm not saying he cannot pull it off. We're not convinced
Yeah.
by Tariq doing it, but now we're gonna have two people we can't
Yeah.
like we're not convinced on.
Right.
They
And they made
grew
us wait
Tariq
a
too
long
much.
time for
Yeah,
Tommy's growth, which
Yeah.
the
still ain't happened yet. He got to be
yeah.
50.
But see,
Uh,
you gotta
that's
like
what I'm saying.
okay,
He's gonna be
so
52 by the time.
okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not really mad at the age thing because and raising Canaan, Stefano and Sal Baselli, all
Yeah.
them niggas is old. They
But they
old.
finished
Yeah, but
product.
they're
They
they're
ain't
supposed to
still
be old.
growing.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, they're supposed to
Yeah.
They
be
know
old.
who they are. Tommy's still figuring it out at 50. Okay, I guess I'll be a day. I guess I do. Yeah, I guess I will
Yeah,
do. I guess one day I'll figure it out. What? When you're 70?
and those are real bosses too. That's way above.
So
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
so we don't give Tommy the credit of being a boss? Because I
I
mean
but
like
do,
they're not
but
at
he
that
was a
level
street
though.
boss. I look at him as a street boss still,
Yeah,
like
he
a
not at
corner
their
boy.
level. Those are
Yeah, they
Italians too.
back. Yeah, they got they front, they
Families.
restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
if
chilling.
we
They.
was to see if we was to see anybody grow old in the Power Universe, who would y'all want it to be?
I'm not
me
against
nobody.
Tommy growing old. I mean, I feel
Me
you,
nobody.
Tommy. He's too reckless to grow
Yeah,
old in
you
the
can't really say that though, Christian, because Snaps and Pop is old.
No, no. Okay, okay,
Like
okay.
Yep.
I'm
they
gonna tell you.
Oh,
I'm
old.
gonna tell you why.
they in that 52. Pops
I'm
in
gonna
they
tell you
50.
exactly why. So because of the show that he is in, right? He
Yeah,
is still talked about as what? The tough white boy. I don't
right.
like saying that, but that is how he's still talked about. Literally in the show, he is the executive producer. This guy had the most influence he's had on the show his entire life, and he is still just a white guy that people are gonna say, "Yeah, we'll invite him to the cookout." That's not a guy that's gonna be running things at 70.
right.
Like you talking about the Italian guys that are like the heads of families. This is way above battling Gennard in Chicago.
Well, they kind of tried to do that with Tommy, with him trying to be like CBI, head of CBI and stuff. But
Yeah.
you're like hijacking somebody else's crew. Like if
Yeah,
Tommy went,
yeah.
he already got money, so he could have came with a couple keys or did a deal with somebody, and then start putting people on or something, and then they
It's still street moves though. This is what I'm saying.
exactly, and that's
That's
the
still
problem.
way smaller.
Yeah, he's
So
still
what
on the street level instead of sitting in the and having everybody do his orders like
yeah.
Baselli.
When
And
you're
then
talking about
If Tommy would have got a restaurant or a business to hide behind or something,
what you doing, baby?
see, little mama say I'm in this.
What like the difference too is like I can't think of the word, but um like obviously you can call it an empire when you're at the top drug wise, right? Within a city or something. But
Mhm.
what the Italians were doing, they had businesses, restaurants. Like
Hell,
he
even
wasn't
Ghost.
selling drugs.
Yeah, Ghost had his club. He had the
Yeah.
laundry mats. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
That shit had Tommy name on it.
And we
I did it to clean the money. That's all. We cleaned the money. He kept
Yeah.
on being mad. Ghost was putting time in the club. He's always at the club.
The main reason I'm always going to dislike the Tariq being the one that killed Ghost is because the show literally starts with Tommy and Ghost basically disagreeing on the club side. So even if you want to be poetic and kill Ghost on episode 610, which is the address to truth, which is 610.
Boy, you watch this too much.
Yeah, they nail that part because that when the lights go out, it's supposed to be Ghost dying is supposed to be the lights flickering at truth because the truth got him killed.
Look at that, boy.
It's poetic. I like that. Nobody said that. I just know. But
right.
The issue that I have with it is you started it in truth with Tommy. So Tommy should have been the guy to do it. Not the guy that's been living with him in the house. You know, like that's she wants to be like she wants to play.
You just made me think of something too. I just came up with my own conspiracy theory today. It's really wild too. It's trippy. So I'll make it quick.
It's your channel, man.
I know, right? Here go a conspiracy theory I created. I ain't heard this nowhere else. And actually, I don't be making up stuff to go viral. Nothing. I'm saying I really saw this. Like, what? I can't believe this. All right. Now, I didn't really watch The Apprentice with Trump, but when the season 1 came out, I used to work at the group homes all the time, and I didn't have cable. And it was like always on TV. So I actually watched the very first season of it. And during that season, I believe it was the first season. Could have been the second. I can't remember. It was one of the early times in like 04 or something. Anyway, they had the contestants selling products. And whoever sold the most products will win. Well, one of the products was them selling bottled water. What y'all think the name of the water was?
50 cent water?
Vitamin water?
Trump Ice.
Dang.
That's the name of it. Trump Ice. Trump Ice. That's the name of it. And I'm like, damn, man, because then I see everybody like Trump's Ice is doing this. Trump's Ice is doing that. I'm like, damn, man, ain't that crazy? He was selling water named Trump Ice. I'm just riding.
Like it was planned.
Yeah, but you know, I thought about it and I'm like, I bet you somebody's selling one of them damn bottles on eBay. I bet you. And so I went on eBay. Just looking, because I was like, I wonder how much somebody's selling that crap for. And they do have some being sold for a little bit of money or whatever. But what blew my mind is when I went there, here's the pictures of the Trump Ice on here. It's really cheap, just his picture on there. Look how much they be wanting for some of this crap.
Oh,
but the expiration date of the water. Let me see.
2004?
January 6th.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And this was in 2004. This is like they say predictive program. How can you make water expire on January 6th in 2004 and it's Trump Ice? It's on here. And I looked and I'm like, what? How? What? And if you are looking to predictive programming and go down that rabbit hole, you'll be like, wow. Anyway, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. But I'm trying to find the one
That's
where
some confirmation bias right there.
Man, that's really wild, man. Here you go.
Like
right
the
here.
Simpsons having Kobe die in a damn plane crash. Like,
How was that wild?
March 1st.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Did Kobe?
That's tragedy, man. That is tragedy.
2006. I mean, January 6th, right here. What? I started tweaking on that. Like, that's straight up predictive programming, man. Expired January 6th. How? In 2004.
They're going to take your whole channel down.
I know. He blew it. He cracked the code. He cracked the code of the water. We made him drink the water. That's how we got the program
mama.
into
Be
people.
careful.
Anyway, you just made me think of that. And I was like, man, you know what? It's a seed.
Don't bring me into this.
I got a conspiracy inside a conspiracy.
If you drink that water, they always say it's something in the water. If you drink the water, it made you have a mush brain. And
I just become Mexican.
You know, and I got another conspiracy about that too. And this actually ain't that deep. So if you look at what happened to black folks and all of that and the racism stuff during all the times and the civil rights and all of that, shout out to Martin Luther King. Well, African Americans were the #1 minority in America. And that was making people feel uncomfortable. Who's the #1 minority in America today? And who they going after? Who they making feel uncomfortable? I'm just saying, it seems like whenever somebody the #1 minority, they get uncomfortable and they ready for you. Is that me or what? Is that true? I mean, what?
You didn't tell us the answer, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was lost.
That was it. Where the #1 minority in America is Hispanic community.
Oh,
man, how y'all ain't know that?
I don't live like I told you I'm not from here. We don't like the way we all look right
That's
here.
the whole point.
In Puerto Rico, we can all look like this. I didn't grow up thinking anybody thinks a certain way because how they look.
I know, but that's the beauty of coming from a place that's all one, and then going to a place that's melting pot where it's got people thinking all kind of stuff. Not saying they should think that way; they shouldn't. But you know, people be getting scared.
But it is supposed to be like, I know I'm supposed to at least be a little knowledgeable about it.
Yeah, especially
because when I moved to Florida for high school,
they may mess with you one day.
Yeah, I moved to Florida for high school. I was 15, and people keep asking me what part of Mexico Puerto Rico is in, and I didn't even know. I didn't know what to do with that question.
Serious, bro?
What part of Mexico is Puerto Rico in?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was asked like how long it takes to drive. Some people just don't know.
They say how long does it take to drive to Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people will call Africa a fucking country. It's like, no, Africa's a continent, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole continent.
Right. It's what, 52 or 54 countries.
It's a bunch of people that speak French and shit.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Which that's a colonization. They don't speak French. They were colonized by the French. They take away the language, take away all. Man, we go deep and deep. I don't want to go too side.
I don't know enough about stuff like that.
Well, that's what I'm here for, my brother. I'm gonna have to start putting out a little bit of knowledge every now and then between the jokes. You know what I mean? But back to Tawik. I talked to one of my partners that I see that follow this stuff, and he was saying that they had Tawik. They made him. He asked who came with him to help, and I was like, "No, they had a bunch of no names." He was wondering if it was some people from London or something. I'm like, "Nah, they ain't even let him speak." And
they weren't even really in the shot.
Yeah, they was gone after they
had them Nigerians.
It was this much of their face.
I know, right? Hey, for real. So
just a darker guy. So the description on the cast is probably darker guy.
Darker guy.
his name on the end credits. Dark skinned guy.
I know. Straight up. Nah, but man, what y'all think about how they had Tariq, his little organization and stuff? I mean, this is the thing where I put in the title that they on the same level, because here's why I think this is whack. Me personally, it's whack on a lot of levels, okay? But if they do work together, we saw how Tommy, he's used to being a boss now, but even when he was with Ghost, they would have clash back and forth. He gonna do that with Tariq. Tariq gonna say, we need to do it this way. Well, hey,
that's what I mean. They already did this, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
he did it with Diamond. He just did it with Diamond for a whole damn
Well,
3
no,
seasons.
I don't know because the thing with him and Ghost was the fact that Ghost was struggling between being in both lives. He was trying to be in the game and out the game, and then eventually, Tommy just had to tell him like, "Nah, this is my shit now. Like, so you gonna be my number 2 now." And I don't know if y'all remember that when that happened.
No,
but
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
we know that. But
Ghost
like,
setting
what
him up
about him
to
and
do that.
Diamond?
Right. But Ghost
What?
he wanted Tommy to do that, and he kind of had to manipulate him. But
Yeah.
You know, because I
So
remember way back in
I think
season 3 when Tommy was in danger with Milan them, and you know Milan wanted Ghost.
yeah.
I mean, it took out Tommy. You know, Ghost wasn't taking out his own brother.
And I think that,
Ghost, yeah, he was in the
Tyler.
shootout.
I think the issue with Diamond and Tommy though was the fact that Jannar was there. Because it wasn't like Ghost had anybody else in his ear. He was just making his moves based around what he wanted, essentially, out of the situation. But
Wait,
then,
what do you mean he didn't have nobody else on his ear? What about Kanan?
I mean that was to
Gray,
manipulate.
Julio.
That was to manipulate him, and really, Julio was just listening for him. Like Julio was pretty much taking orders from Ghost, so he was just waiting on. Ghost was pretty much his boss, so he was just waiting on Ghost to tell him to do something, and then he was gonna jump.
He probably had they wasn't taking orders, but he was kind of trying to change for Angie, but she wasn't telling him what to do or none of that, though, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Angie was also in, and there's a bunch of people in Ghost's ear. Even Angie wanted her to separate himself from Tommy because she only knew Tommy from being a street guy. When she was still like being oblivious and not knowing that Ghost was Ghost. So she just saw the guy that she used to be with, and then all of a sudden he's still with the guy that's doing the same thing he's always been. Because it's not like Tommy was hiding who he is. The whole point that I don't know how so many people have missed this is that Ghost did not have a criminal record. So part of the duality is also that the black dude that people are gonna want to think is doing this, he wasn't. As far as the legal system and everything, he had nothing to do with anything getting in trouble, which Tommy explained it. Every time we would get in trouble, he would disappear. Kanan said it because he would just basically get out of it, and then everybody else would get in trouble, just like when he set up Kanan.
Right.
To get him out of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
Bo's biggest issue, obviously, at first was listening to Kanan, but then it was not wanting to kill Tommy. So, just like Diamond not wanting to kill Tommy, and then ends up getting killed by Tommy, even though, obviously that wasn't the plan. But for some reason, it's not even plot armor at this point. Everybody skips killing Tommy, even when they have the drop on him. So it's getting beyond. It's not even crazy. It's a different world, a different word now.
Yeah, they should stop even putting him in them situations.
How many people have had him at gunpoint? I have to figure out the math on this.
I know, and knife point.
Yeah,
it was 3 people. They had 3 people on top of the roof that one time and shot, and one jumped out on top of the car like he was a stunt man.
On this episode, he was in danger a bunch of times. I like Shay doing the part with the turning the gun. I did like that, and I like the I forgot his name again, something Pueblos or some shit. But I thought it was good, obviously. But that's like a twist, This season, this finale, they just wanted to give you like 10 twists, but that's not even. What are we supposed to do with that? You're keeping all these people, and you only kill Ortega, which is like, what? So he was just a punk the whole time.
And that's another thing why I kind of feel like it's rushed almost. Like they like he was doing all that just to be handed over, and now everything all hunky dory type stuff.
That's
like,
what they do.
And they got these hitters in this show. They suck though because we done seen Ortega done sent Titus to unalive Maria in the parking lot, and she shot him and ran over him multiple times. And we seen Ortega sent to go kill Miguel for Ortega, and then he failed to do that and took off running. Miguel's, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. You better run.
You remember what was the Mexican dude named the bald dude with the alopecia guy from that killed the grandma?
We don't know his name, but yeah,
he's on the rip. That's why I was messaging y'all, was laughing. He's just like
he got a unique look.
Yeah, that's one way to word that.
I know he got a unique look. Plus, with the earrings and the tats and stuff,
with the tattoo like back of his head.
Yeah, he looked gangster, you know. So typical how they used to get black folks to be in a certain look. They look like a menacing or gangster. You know, he look MS-13-ish. So hey, for real. Let's see. Just 9863 said, if I remember correct, I think Tommy gonna be reconnect. Not like how Ghost and Tommy were both distros. I didn't hear them talk about how this gonna work, but anybody heard anything about this or think anything about this?
No, they just did an interview that they just released it, and they're basically not even sure how it's gonna go. They're not even saying where it's gonna go yet. They're saying that he just suggested the New York move.
Ain't nothing been greenlit.
But
nothing's been greenlit.
I think that because Tariq is all of a sudden international guy, they can go to the UK, and they're already gonna have, you know, like, not that they're gonna reuse the same sets, but like you already have 50 Cent that's filming over there. I know he ain't gonna make Fightland just be one season because it's gonna be probably 3. Keep the money low, but I think that if they're gonna do like international stuff, I mean I'm still gonna watch it. I almost rather have that than just go back to New York because what is he going there to get arrested?
So if you introduce a new city, do you want to see a whole new story? Because like I would hope you wouldn't want to introduce a whole new place just to deal with the same people. Look at all the people that they got that they can call back.
No, it's got to be new people because some people are still waiting on Cristobal to come back. You lose people though. People work on other stuff. Cristobal's been on the show for like 8 years or something. Julio went to another show, and
he was the lead too.
A lot of people, you just don't get them back. They got somebody for what, an episode or 2. The guy from The Boys.
Oh yeah,
Alfonso or something like that.
Yeah,
he played a detective. Yeah, like
them even having Michael Ealy in book 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big actor.
I think he did good though. I think he did. For New York, he ended up basically near the end. He was introducing the idea of the Italians, which is why I was happy about it. And then they mentioned the Italians in Force. If I hear Italians in Power, I'm thinking Tariq and Tommy. A way that Tommy can basically have danger, maybe die. And I think of Tariq because he gets to actually use Italian because he speaks Italian. So if I hear Italians, I think of them right away.
The only problem is they probably don't want to shoot in Italy, but they could shoot it here and we wouldn't know the difference.
They already went to Italy.
But I'm saying the whole show, they probably wouldn't, but
in New York City, it costs a lot of money down there to film.
But actually, now that I think about it, a lot of stuff is filmed overseas now. So maybe they could do more than we think. Just 9863, they said when they were talking, Reek said stuff went south in New York, like he not plugged in with with Noma brother no more. So seem like Tommy gonna get the weight from Shay in Chicago and give it to Reek to sell in New York. All right. Well, that makes sense. I mean, I don't remember him
And we
saying,
don't know the timeline. The timeline is all fucked anyways.
yeah,
That's the
it's
only reason why it's like, yeah, they should do some new shit, but bro, like if y'all ain't gonna if y'all ain't gonna keep the continuity of any of the stories, bro, like
We're
it's
also
making me
kind of
not care, bro.
almost guaranteed. We're expecting them to not wrap up a show, and they haven't even started this next show, and we're already like thinking they're not even gonna end it. They're just gonna sprinkle it to the next one.
That's
Like
exactly what they finna do with Raising Canaan, bro.
that's what they do.
Yeah, they
They
gonna rush
shouldn't
through
do that.
Power Ranger Canyon too because they already know that show is coming to an end of the season too. So they gonna rush through that
They
just
gotta
like
they
they
gotta
did for it.
they gotta stretch it out though because like they can't give us Raising Canaan. They can't give us Raising Canaan so soon, like right after Force, and then like we gotta wait for Origins. They want to gracefully bring them both in, you know what I'm saying, one after another. So
But it's more than that.
to
It's
keep
a
a revenue
network thing
stream.
too.
now
That
I know it's a
But
network
we
thing
But
probably
because
ain't.
they got shows already scheduled, so they
yeah,
right.
can't really just, you know what I'm saying, like just
But
force
that's
another
part of
show
the
in there.
problem also, because it's a network thing. They want to keep making shows instead
Yeah,
of just coming up with a new idea, because that is hard. Come up with a new idea versus spin off with characters already established. And that's why you see so many movies that are remakes and stuff, because you don't have to market a new idea. You know, you already know who the Avengers are, or Superman, or Batman, or stuff that's already got an establishment, or even Avatar. We already know. So you come up with new ideas is harder, and that's part of the business, entertainment business. The networks, they want to continuously have, man, y'all about to get me saying it, programming
yeah, cause they got, bro,
to keep people programmed.
they banking on some of them new shows. I don't know if y'all seen that Nowhere Man show, the show that Tori Naughton is in.
the
Uh-huh.
movie
No, it's a TV series. Hell, it started last night. It started right after four.
is a show.
What?
Yeah, it's called the
Oh yeah, I'm
Nowhere
not watching
Man.
that.
That's
They
what I'm
use
like. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
it's
They
because
ain't
they
supposed
expect the same. So they expect to keep the same. I
audience.
don't want to say demographic. Yeah, there you go, audience. That sounds better.
yeah,
But that's what they're doing. So basically, if you watch Power, you're gonna watch this. Go into different, like I have like, I don't know how many, 12, 13 different streaming platforms.
Damn.
Every time you go to something that's supposed to be like something else, it's hardly ever at all like it. Like it
yeah,
is, it's
They
not done
use that
right.
to bring you in.
Yeah.
yeah.
The worst thing that I think that they do is when it's Black History Month, everybody has one. And it's just like there could be one black character and it's like, hey, Black History Month, watch this. It's like, wait, this is not even like The Blind Side is a black movie? Are you shitting me?
That's a horrible black movie to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Plus,
the
it's full of
community hates
lies.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, because he ain't a Riri.
Even the actor hated it. I
Yeah,
mean, not the actor,
the
the
real
actual
person.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, because they took him to in the house, and he was like,
Yeah.
"What's that?" That's what old boy said. Goldmouth.
That's not black cinema at all though.
Nah, but Goldmouth will kill Tony. He said they brought him in the room, and she took him in the room, and he was like, "What's that?" And she was like, "That's a bed." He like, "That nigga know
Oh
what
yeah.
a bed is." And like, you know how
Yeah.
many rereads I know that know what a bed is? He got a point. I used to work in a group home. You tell them go to their room, but go to their bed. They be like, what that mean? Nah, they know what the hell that mean. What's that? That was the funniest thing. Was it Dedrick? That's the funniest thing he said. He said, "What's that?" He said, "That's a bed." One Journey said, "You got a cute baby."
Oh, thank you.
All
He woke
right.
up at 4 in the morning when we were still on the live.
She ain't got no job.
I went to sleep at like 6:30, man. I was so dead. Then my
Mhm.
wife found out today they're getting extended another month and a half. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
They don't care about families and stuff.
Holy shit.
I know, right? Imagine being a single parent and you out there deployed. That's really got to be hard. And they cutting daycare and all kind of stuff. Who taking care? Boy, uh, go down another level.
I heard of that, but I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what that is. How can they cut it off?
So here's the thing. If you have a child, first of all, childcare is very expensive. And if you make under a certain amount of money, you can apply for childcare assistance,
Oh,
which
if
is
it's assistance part of it, okay.
right. And they give you like a little, look like a debit card, except it's just for swiping. Because at daycares, they have like a credit card machine,
Hmm.
except you swipe those cards. They call in this state CCDF for childcare, like something funding or something. So you swipe that, and that's how you pay for your childcare. And normally that could be $100, $200 a week that they charge for childcare.
Jesus.
Yes. So even if you paid $100 a week to work 40 hours, that's 400 a month. And if you paying already, what you paying in rent? 1,000 plus another
Me,
four.
1,800
You know what I
for a
mean?
2 bedroom.
So it adds up. It
We
adds
getting
up. So
robbed already.
right. So when you get that assistance, most people pay nothing or like only $25. And so if you take that away, most people ain't gonna be able to go to work because they can't pay the daycare, which means they can't go to work. They got to sit there, which means then they won't make money, which means what? They ain't gonna pay the rent.
OnlyFans. Nah, but
Ah, hey, that could only be so many boobies and titties people watching. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that many dudes watching that to pay that to supplement half the country.
that's
Shoot.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't even understand how some of this stuff even why this is got to be on purpose. This don't even make sense.
250 a week. Oh,
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out to Mark Fisk. He said he paid two
Damn.
fifty a week. That's $1,000 a month. Ain't it what 250, 500? That's 1,000 a month for childcare just to go to work. Just to go to work. They're trying to punish you for having kids. And they say the birth rate is
Holy
down
shit.
and this and that because can't nobody afford it. It ain't because of the stupid replacement theory, all this stupid stuff. Because can't people, nobody can afford it. That's the plain facts. Anyway, I know I'd be in trouble if I had to pay $250 a week for child. I don't know what I would do. $250 a week? You got a good job, fam. I don't know,
We're
man.
gonna message him and ask him what he does.
I know, right? I might have to leave my kid in the car like a dog cracked the window or something, man.
I be
He-
watching those videos too, though, when they go to Walmart.
For
I'm like, yo,
real.
he's fine. He's watching his game. It's like, what the fuck?
I know, right? Somebody take your kid in the car. Well, this ain't exactly true. So Juice Carter say you get that back in taxes. You get a child tax credit, which is $2,500, but that goes against your income as well. And then you can write that stuff off. I used to have to go through all of this, man, being a single dad, and especially that. Don't nobody, it's none of the rules are written for that. It'd be already pre-written as if you're a woman, all kind of stuff.
Yep, I've heard of stuff like that.
Yeah, it was really just a nightmare. I mean, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm done with that. But you ain't getting all that money back. And then here's the thing: would you rather wait to the end of the year to get your money back, or you gonna pay 1,000 every month? That's 12,000 a year. You ain't getting 12,000 back at the end of the year on no taxes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing about that shit. Like,
And if you need it,
Right.
you're basically broke waiting for the money to come in. Then you paying whatever debt you accumulated because you didn't have the
Right.
money.
Right. And if you'd had that in your pocket during the year, who knows what you could have did by the end versus they taking it just to possibly give you some back. Just leave me alone in the first place.
Yeah. Like we do Christmas shopping like the whole damn year.
Yeah, so that you ain't got to do it all at
That
once.
shit at the end be crazy. Yeah,
No,
it don't work.
I started shopping in October because
Yeah,
for
here
one, I
too.
don't
I see
celebrate
it.
Christmas. I like just the Black Friday deals and just get a few things. But when I had my son, yeah, because I wouldn't be able to do everything in December. I'd be broke with Bob, Peter, and St. Paul. So
I was a bad target this year. Like for Black Friday, you get all
yeah,
those emails, and I'm like, yeah, this is cheaper. Like I was just buying shit. I just
Oh,
didn't
you got
even.
ganked, man.
I had no plan on getting before that. I was like, this is 37% off. Hey, this got to be a good deal right here.
Yeah, they pulled a fast one this year
They
because
got me.
stuff with smaller items or the price went back up right before it came back down
Yeah. And nothing is just a day. Everybody got sales for like a whole damn week and shit. You're like, hey,
for a
I got
month.
time.
Yeah, Black Friday go on at Best Buy for a month, like a week before
Yeah.
Yep.
Black Friday, and then always like all the way.
Amazon and Walmart app too. I
Yeah,
kept
because they
bouncing.
gotta compete.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kept bouncing both of them.
And they do this every year, right
See,
before Thanksgiving.
the thing I learned,
Boy, them sales was ass this year, bro. Like,
it was.
it's like
It
no
was. Here's
point.
the deal of what I do with my life. I try to get the best product I can afford. I really do. And because I, for one, have buyer's remorse. Mark say he is a substance abuse counselor. That's right. You're doing the Lord's work, man. But here's how I live my life. I try to buy whatever it is, the best product I can buy, and I take care of it. And therefore, I don't buy stuff over and over. Like this TV. This TV was a nice, expensive TV. I got it on sale on Black Friday in 2019. This is an OLED display. They just now still pulling them out. I won't buy another TV. It's a Sony too. I probably won't buy another TV unless this break ever again. Like, and like I got another TV. It's a Sony. I bought that in 2011. It's still running. Like I won't buy the LG or the Vizio because you'll be replacing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The off brand, yeah, the lower
Yeah,
tier.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, or even like this shirt. This is, cotton. It won't, if it get a hole, it won't fall apart. It ain't no Temu. You know what I'm saying? It's a corduroy. No, it ain't polo or this or that, but it's a nice, JC Penney top of the line. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted
Yeah,
to try Timu, but like you go to something and then they're like, actually, we'll take this much off, and then
I hate
eventually
that.
it's like 17 cents. I'm like, this can't be good.
No, you should look on YouTube at the videos about that. It's all a scam. And they say
Yeah.
you get a free gift and do this and spin the wheel. I watched the dude do this because every time I see that, I just exit out. I know it's trash.
Yeah,
This
too
dude went
much.
through that. Oh man, if anybody want to see how stupid and weak that is, go to YouTube and look at those. And they got some only 5 minutes, and you'll see this is a waste of time. Dude went through this and bought this and did this. Man,
They turned Shein into that too, or however you say
yeah.
that.
And see, here's the thing I tried to tell my son. So when we was coming up in the 90s, if we could get a little Tommy Hill figure or something, we try to get that and look good or whatever.
Puerto Rico too. Tommy.
Yeah, we may have only been able to buy one shirt because it
One.
was $50, but we took care of that. You know what I'm saying? We pulled
Yeah.
it out when it was time to shine. He looking at me like, man, I can only get one shirt for 50, or I can get 5 outfits for 50. I'm like, yeah, but I still got that shirt hanging up right now from 96. I can still put it on. My belly ain't got that big. I can still look good. It's a Tommy. People say, and it ain't faded, it ain't ripped. I can still look good in it.
It'll be vintage now too.
They
That's
vintage
probably
now. Yeah,
valued way higher
people,
too.
yeah, his stuff didn't last 2 washes. I'm not playing. It was coming apart at the seams. You could see the stitches like stretching, barely holding together. It was all gone in like 2 washes. They made the
That's why
right.
I miss racing Kanan first season, the jackets, the polo,
Yeah.
It
the
was hard.
jukebox.
Yeah,
I wish I had one of those.
yeah, that was
That
nice.
shit.
Yeah, them
That was
jackets was nice.
yeah, and it's quality. It's quite. Some people we look at it as this cost me $100 or something. Take care of it, wash it, clean it, take care, hang it up. I got jackets. I'm not playing. I got a Nautica coat that I got in '98. That if I put it
Holy
on,
shit.
yes, I got clothes from the '90s still I can put on, and y'all would not know. I swear y'all would. The designs, if it's a shirt like this and I bought it in the '90s, how would it look different? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like it's still fit and it's good. I get if you can't fit stuff, you got to do whatever. But I don't get that Carl Kanai or True Religion, and so I don't buy that stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's
when I got it, Ed Hardy, I never bought none of that stuff because it plays out. I learned. I used to buy cross colors and Carl and all that stuff, and damaged and used, and you got to get a whole new wardrobe and stuff all the time. Like, man, I'm done with that. Like, my wardrobe has been created over damn near 30 years.
that's
So
crazy. You still have it though. That's crazy.
yeah, I
Yeah.
still got it. I still got damn near majority of my stuff, unless I gave it to people. Yeah, and they still look good though. It's not faded and falling apart and stuff.
So when I
Anyway,
was in high school, I think I had like maybe 7 shirts. They were like, I mean, before I like started working, and basically it was to
oh,
get
I
the
didn't have
clothes.
much then. I had about the same,
Yeah,
if that. But I,
I had to
I,
try
I
not to wear it the
cherish,
same day.
I cherish my shirts, like, because
Yeah.
I did want to, I was liking the ladies and I wanted to look good and stuff. So like, you don't want to look dusty. So like, I liked each shirt, and I remember buying them, and I saved up money and stuff. Felt good going in the store, spending $200, feeling like I spent $1 million. It felt like it to me at the time, but he say I got them in plastic. I got them hanging from the rafters and shit like my
Jay got them in
championship jersey.
You got
That
me
was my
playing.
polo from '98. I got my first hand job in that one. All right, now look at that one right here. You see that blue
Oh
hoodie right
God.
there? That was my first kiss. That was in '92. Yeah, that was that first
Yo,
championship kiss of the baby right there.
I'm gonna tell you the. I went so in Puerto Rico. I went to school. This is middle school, 8th grade. I'll never forget it. So seventh, eighth, and ninth, we wear different color polo shirts. We wear uniforms. So it was a baby blue shirt and blue jeans.
Mhm.
So I only had like I didn't grow up with money. I only had like I think 4 shirts. So one day, this girl, a friend of mine, um, I didn't know. She wrote her name on it in the
Oh,
tag. She
oh.
snuck it, and like
She claiming
two, three
you, boy.
days
She put the
later,
spell on you, man. She gonna bury your drawers in the backyard.
2, 3 days later or something. And the thing it was the most expensive out of the three. Oh, I
Right,
mean, out of the six or whatever,
right.
or
What
four, whatever
happened
it was.
two or
It
three
was like
days
the
later?
main, the one that I was like, this is the one. And so I'm feeling like, not like him, but I'm feeling like good. And she goes, I feel her checking. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, Chrissy got that shirt from the other day. I'm like, yo, that shit destroyed me.
She can see us. Look at her. I wave. She
Yeah, a little bit.
smiling. Hey,
She
mama.
clapping. Hey.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I don't want to. I done spilled enough conspiracy stuff tonight, but you know, when we write and spell, the same words as like spell, putting a spell, or cursive, curse, all these things. I know people don't think of the meaning of words and where it come from, but if you really look at a lot of how we speak or write and all this stuff, you look at it got it's a lot of power in the tongue and in what we write and spell and putting in spells and all that. So who knows, when people write stuff or say stuff, we can subconsciously, who knows? Like I say, she put that name in there. She was trying to claim you right there, boy. Subconsciously. I know y'all heard about that spaghetti. Don't eat no spaghetti from certain women, man. Y'all ain't heard about that?
It
Yeah, I heard
transfers.
about
It
that.
transfers something.
They definitely put something in it if they want you. This is not always true, of course, but it's that, you know,
Th-
it come back from maybe somebody could been doing a little voodoo, hoodoo, who knows what, I don't know. I try
Oh, I
not.
thought you talking about I thought you talking about when somebody's like upset or something and they're cooking, like it's supposed to
Mm,
transfer. I've heard shit like that.
mm-hmm.
I don't.
And
I
be,
think that sounds
and be,
crazy.
I know, right? She say her parents used to take her to Gurney Mills. I remember when that opened. My parents would never take me. See, that's another reason probably why I cherish my clothes, because my parents, they did have decent jobs. They both worked downtown, but they old school. They ain't buying me nothing unless it's what, my birthday or Christmas or some school shopping clothes. So like I had to, if I wanted stuff, I ain't gonna wait all the way to September and December every year. That's the whole year over with. So I had to like work and figure it out, try to get me a shirt and be proud of that shirt at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? You 17, 18, they ain't taking you, buying you that stuff. Um, Gurney Mills, though, was the spot. Tommy Guest, Ralph Lauren, I know, right? Hey,
Speaking
now,
about Tommy,
Tommy, I know, right? Great segue. Why he always wear the same stuff? He used my philosophy. Same black shirt forever. Nah, Tommy don't really buy nothing or no gear. He wear the same stuff. When he gonna wear a suit? Buy another chain or something.
if they're gonna like step him up, he's also like, you know, they don't tell us what the age of the character, but like the dude is 40 something, right?
Before I die.
So you gotta
Bobby
start
Bailey.
changing up your clothes.
I know, right?
Mm.
Hey, Bobby Bailey, I am a big sneakerhead. I never bought the Pippins. Well, he didn't have his name on it. The Pippins that everybody probably think of said Air on the side. They look better to me now than they did when they came out. I didn't like that with the Air big on the side. It's a popular shoe now. I remember when he had the red ones and he won the All-Star Game MVP, but you know, Pippen shoes wasn't hitting like that. I did have the David
Yeah.
Robinson, the pumps. Then I love them. On the side note, I did get a that's exactly right about that spaghetti. That's the rumor I heard. But shout out to we were talking about Power Book 4 Force. And you know, I was talking about old boy that be yelling, put the gun, old yeller.
Big Smooth.
Big Smooth. He messaged me last night. He had said he watched the reviews. He said, "Man, don't be making them jokes." No, he didn't say that. But he said, "Love your reviews, bro. Love to come on and talk power." Fat boy.
Uh-oh.
Trayvon. That's what's up. I sent him the message, so I don't know. We'll see what's up. But who knows, man? We may have him come through and talk about his experiences on the show. He got to live. He didn't get taken out at least, so who knows?
Well, he probably gonna be in Power Legacy.
I know he would like to.
But I think he's staying in Chicago with Ashanti and help her run the CBI.
Yeah. I would like, how many of y'all would like to see the spinoff of Ashanti and the CBI story?
No, I don't want. I do not
good.
want a spin-off. I just think that they're going to go back to Chicago and show them a few times. Is what I'm assuming.
And we probably gonna end up getting new characters.
Well, yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. I
That's how
mean,
shows work.
Grand Man, I see you over there locking in on 2K, man.
How you see what I'm doing, bro?
Because I can tell in your eye, you concentrating over there. You get bust, you dropping 40 on you. He said they gonna drop 40 on me. You see what I did to Jokic over there? He looked at me. I manhandled that fool. Jokic ain't dropping 40 on me. You thought this was? No, he has before. I ain't gonna lie. But it ain't easy. You know who give me the most problems? Wemby. Dude is hard to guard, man. Hard to guard.
Victor Wamba. Victor Wamba.
What's his name, Steve?
Yeah, Victor Wamba.
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 I mean, Vic Wemby. Victor Wemby.
Wembenyana.
The big Wamba instead of the
Girl,
black.
I done got the man name wrong.
That's all right. That was his new one. But yeah, man, dude is a beast. I don't like that big tall dude like that. My son is 6'11". I don't need to be 7 foot. Wow.
And he taller than y'all me.
He is actually. Yeah.
They
Bambi,
just
Bambi. Go ahead.
they just lost to OKC, so he cut his hair and
He bald, yeah.
Yeah, he bald, and man, he just absolutely went fucking crazy. That's just crazy, bro. Yeah, bro.
Okay,
yeah,
man.
bro. Like
I ain't see that, but yeah, he could be. I don't like to say it because it's kind of cheating because he's so big, and that's the reason why. But he could be the greatest of all time if he can stay healthy. Because
he's gonna be a problem,
right? But he played like Kevin Durant with the defensive ability of Mutombo in this month.
yeah,
Like that's a hell of a combination.
Yeah, that's a crazy player, bro.
Boy, for real.
There's no contesting. There's no contesting that. His
That's
shots.
what I'm saying.
There's just nothing you can do.
Yeah, he might even be the modern Wilt Chamberlain. And I know we think, well, Wilt didn't shoot. I found a YouTube channel that got all retro NBA stuff, and they was with Wilt. Wilt was talking to this dude, right? And this was in the 70s. And he like, man, if I wanted to, I could do this. And he's in the corner 3, and he's throwing hooks. Boom.
I've seen something like that, yeah.
All net, back to back, just taking hooks, throwing hook shots from the corner 3, all net. He never do it in the game, though, because they played inside as big men. He's throwing corner 3 hook shots. What?
Yeah.
Who could do that today? They don't. But
nobody even does hook shots.
Shit, Steph.
Steph does every shot in the imaginable.
That's what I'm saying, though. He'll do it though.
He ain't practiced it, but he probably could hit it. But he at his height, it would probably it might not get blocked, but
it can. Yeah, it can though.
It could.
Yeah.
Wilt 7 foot.
Wemby, you're not blocking that shit. No way.
Oh man,
he ain't blocking Wemby shot.
Yeah. Well, Wemby, Yvonne say he need more help. He actually got great help. They just developed him. He got
a lot of help.
I know. They had 3 rookie of the years in a row now, damn near. And Dylan Harper, that's Ron Harper's son.
Doesn't he have Fox with him?
De'Aaron Fox too.
And he got Castle. Black Castle.
Stephon Castle too, yep.
I call him Black Castle. I traded for him on my team.
I don't know how much more help you can get them.
But they young.
Yeah.
The
only thing. But De'Aaron is gonna be able to help them like on the playoff stretch because they going to the playoffs.
Oh yeah. And that's where they'll really shine because it's gonna be hard to beat them in a 7-game series. You know what I'm saying?
I fear for anybody who go up against San Antonio this year in the playoffs. Y'all gonna
I think Jokic, because of his mind, could probably and get Wemby in trouble, foul trouble. And that's where they fall off because they don't the offense is designed around Wemby, which means you normally get a similar player like him to come off the bench, but you don't really have a big like him. If you could get a big that is at least a stretch big to come off the bench for him, then they could continue to run the same offense when he's on the bench. You know what I'm saying? But
I say like Houston.
NFL. If you got a quarterback that's mobile, you want to back up this mobile too. You know what I mean?
I say Houston. Houston might be able
to
get the fits. Yeah, because Şengün, he can probably body him up a little bit, but
and he like 7'2", 7'3", ain't he?
He up there.
He up there. Yeah. He got game, actually. I call him the Goon Squad. I make up names for people in basketball. I've been doing that since kids, so I call everybody some type of name.
Come on there.
Yeah, you got to earn it, though.
I'll be back.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Goon Squad. He actually doing pretty good, man. He actually way better than I realized.
Yeah, man. His game.
And they got Clint Capella too on that team.
Who?
Clint Capella, the backup behind Şengün.
Yeah. He got heart though. He'll hold it down while you
Yeah, because
fire.
he a real he can block shots and rebound, but he can't shoot.
He play above his weight.
Rebound.
Steve, I ain't realizing we talking about Steve Team. He in Houston, so that's why he got in there, right? That's
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I went to the Rockets game when I was 13, when I was in middle school. My dad took me because we had to sit at the nose bleachers.
Nose bleachers.
Bro. I'm laughing in the room.
Nose bleachers.
I can't even put my baby to sleep without laughing.
The nose bleachers, damn. Hey, when you went to see it, who was there? Elijah Wan?
Yeah, they had Elijah Wan, Trace McGrady, Steve Francis, Mike James, and Fonzie Wells, because they was playing Dallas. So I saw Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Terry, Eric Dampier, and Josh Howard. Well, they always there.
Josh Howard, man, what could have been? He fell off big time, didn't he? Damn. He was damn near all-star, made all-star with Dallas. Then he was traded and out the league, basically. You know, that's crazy. All right, man. Anybody want to say something else about this episode or Power or anything before we go?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm
wore out.
I'm not looking forward to Legacy no more, bro.
I know, right?
If we don't get it, I mean, if we don't get Power Legacy, it probably gonna be around 2027 before we get the announcement. And they haven't even much filmed it yet.
Yeah, it definitely gonna be 2027.
You probably gonna get that shit until
because first they gonna do Power Origin first before they do Power Legacy.
Power Orgy.
And then because Origins is gonna have nostalgia, that's gonna be a better show. So I mean, they probably just gonna dump all their resources in the film and that. So.
Oh, on another side note, when we was talking about clothes, you know, $20-$30, that's all. It don't have to be hundreds of dollars and stuff. But I think we get to be. I think the same thing with this show. I think like they get taking advantage of us, making us watch stuff sometime, not really giving the full thing, or selling stuff. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like the business side of stuff is like taking over too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like
it's 12 years of Power so far right now.
For real. Like,
I mean, if we had Power on TV, if y'all wasn't reviewing it, man, we'd be sitting up here talking about something else.
But at a certain point, though, when they feel like the writing and all that stuff is either getting lazy or it's getting rushed, then why not just put it on hold? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just, just put it on ice and then tell us, maybe later on down the road or something, if something happens, or give us a whole brand new story. It ain't got to be with Tariq and Tommy and all them.
It could be somebody else. They can they can develop into a character in fresh storylines.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fresh what? Storylines. Stir them up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because and they need to take time and write through creative in its story.
The problem is,
go ahead.
That's what I mean. Like, the problem is we're still going to watch it.
Right.
So that's what the issue is.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to hold them accountable, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, man. Because everything is a business, they kind of know it. They got us now.
Yep.
And I'm not saying I'm not going to watch the shows. I ain't going to lie, but I feel bad now, kind of. I feel like you kind of know I'm going to watch it.
You're supporting greed. You feel like you're supporting greed.
Yeah, but we're enabling but like, I sent you this I sent you a message about this because I've been saying it, but the actor who played the role said it. He doesn't like that. Instead of being looked at as an actor, people are focused on the fact that he poured champagne over that girl
Ah,
he
Jannard.
don't like that. He doesn't like it at all.
Christian Lawson. Chris Lawson.
Yeah, he liked his acting on season 2 the most, and people are like, everybody's now all of a sudden, happy with my acting because I put some champagne over some girl. Like he doesn't even like it, which is what I've been saying. Like, again, I'm not saying what I say goes, but don't tell me that this guy is a great actor because he did that thing when the guy himself is annoyed that that's what's, getting
Right.
people to talk about him.
It's like the flash of stuff and not
Yeah.
the true art of it. Like when we were talking and we mentioned Sang, people probably ain't even thinking about him or talking
Nobody's
about
gonna
him.
mention his acting.
No,
No.
Three of
they
us said
don't.
it here, and that's about it, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, with
And that's sad.
Bill Sane trying to get Bobby trying to get Bill Sane to bring in Tommy in. For how you gonna bring
He
in Tommy?
had
You ain't got no evidence on him.
he honestly had the best kill.
I think
He
so
had the
too.
best. He had the best kill, and
He had the best episode
Yeah, because Tommy
Yeah.
told
as
Bobby,
an
"Don't come any
actor.
close. I'm gonna shoot you. Don't come
Yeah.
close."
Shit.
Yeah.
And Bill
he
Sane
did.
pull out the gun.
He did sell it very well. Bill
He became
Sane.
the boss out of his thing. He became in charge.
Yeah, because he wanted to take Stacey Martha place. Because in 9, he's a U.S. attorney. He got more power.
That's what I'm saying. I think too, one of the biggest issues that so obviously we get into. I'm saying we, but I'm not. I'm not part of this. But
Audience.
we like to say, man, he should have just killed him. What? Like,
I mean, they
it's
stay taking losses, man. I mean, Bobby and Stacey,
no,
they
no. Wait,
stay
what?
taking L's
Hold on.
in the
Hold
show.
on, Steve. Hold on, Steve.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, so there's 4 of us here right now, and then people listening,
Right.
right? So let's assume none of us do this. So the moment we start watching it, we don't do this if we're watching Succession. We don't say, man, just blow his head off, put his body in the trunk, keep it moving. But when we're watching this and we're talking about it and people review it, it's like the comments just basically be like, man, he should have shot Vic, he should have shot Jannard, he should have got like I mean, it's not that simple. You
Right.
could say, you don't want this character to make it based on something that they did because it bothered you or he earned his death, like Courtney Kemp used to say. You can say that. But just like every time a character sees another character and they say something, kill him, that's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. You would have no characters. Tommy would
Yeah.
have been dead 147 times.
Right. I think they killed too many people too easy anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Like I was
especially if
saying
you
about
do
the
it.
dude in the alley. So somebody gonna find a dead dude in the alley. They're gonna have to call the police. They're gonna be like, oh, the time of death is such and such. Oh, we were right here at the funeral
In
here.
the church.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
like nobody cares. They'll just run over him like a speed bump too.
And all those cops were there too.
Right. So yeah, when people kill off too easy, or the audience expect you just kill everybody, that cheapens the show in a way. Like
Yeah, it does.
like Sang doing that, I didn't see that coming. That made it good. I didn't
Yeah.
expect it. I couldn't predict. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, so
And then,
yeah, so you're kind of agreeing with what I'm saying.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
the detriment to the show that we're complaining about.
But
And
our thoughts is based on them doing it too much too, though.
yeah, I think the biggest issue that what we do, I'm saying we because I guess sometimes we say little things, but in general, the biggest issue I think is that we like to say, I hate when people say this, that when there's nobody got killed is what's the word?
And a
Something
filler
episode.
episode. They say a filler.
Yeah. So filler is a word. I feel like an asshole. Filler is a word that most people that use it now just learned that shit 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They just learned what foreshadowing means, which annoys the hell out of me because in a drug dealer show, if 4 of us are characters and 4 of us tell each other we're gonna kill each other, that's not foreshadowing shit.
Right.
That's just us talking. That's dialogue. It has to be some kind of symbolism to him. That's a whole different thing. And foreshadowing and red herrings, that is really for shows that are like a whodunit shows that are wrapped up within a season, because it is of a whodunit is probably going to be 6, maybe 8 episodes, and pretty much it's going to be one of those where you watch it like a movie. No line is wasted.
Hmm.
So that's why the dialogue is so it's it's tightened up so much.
Right,
In
right.
Power, it's so many episodes. There's impossible. I don't. It's not that the writers are not good
They put some
necessarily.
foreshadowing, but people don't pick up on.
Yeah,
Like one example I can think
yeah,
of
yeah.
is when Diamond met Tommy, and they were talking at the lake or whatever, like the episode before he died. He said, "I
Mhm.
can't let you kill my brother, Tommy." You
Yeah,
can
and he
say
stood in front of
foreshadow.
it.
Right,
Yeah, I got it.
exactly.
I got it. I'm
Right,
with
but
you.
nobody will
Yeah.
pick that up as
No.
foreshadowing. They'll say something else was foreshadowing,
Yeah.
But yeah, it ain't the
They'll
same.
think a mention is a foreshadowing.
Right.
Like the Tommy did it in the last episode, and Jannard did it in front of Jannard. I mean, Jannard did it in front of Diamond, where he
Mm.
stood like that in front, where
Yeah.
we as the audience can think, oh, he can shoot him. Tommy did it in front of Tariq, like to do the whole like, oh, I made it, we're here, all that.
Right.
So if you're not gonna kill him like that, which is how basically Tariq killed Ghost, pretty much. The problem with it was the fact that you took 62 episodes up to that point, and no wait, it's 63 in total. So let's say 50, what, 59 episodes?
Mhm.
58 episodes. So up to that point, yes, Breeze was mentioned, but what significance does he have to Tariq for this to be the thing that's like, you know what? Because because I'm gonna get this spinoff, I need to make this decision to get rid of you this way. Just have time and kill him. But
Right.
they have used the fact that you could say he didn't really kill him. So for that, I do give them credit. I didn't like what it looked like, but by them not showing us in real time, by it being able to be perceived as like this was just the way that everybody saw it, or that Tariq saw it, and maybe to Ghost, it was like a slow motion. Oh my God, fall from grace. My son took me out, the one that I didn't pay attention to. You could sell it as like, oh, he's gonna come back. Is he gonna come back? Is the new show gonna be with him? You can drag it along forever, but then
Yeah.
you know you're not paying that guy for that. So the
Right.
guy that you did not want to pay more money to, you have used him this whole time, and you still mentioning him in the season finale of a show that has nothing to do with Ghost. This one
Mhm.
is not named Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy, but that's where the business side comes in, because they're
Yep.
like, we could just keep using this guy,
Hey,
Mhm.
did
which
you even catch it when he was talking to D-Mac? Like when he had mentioned something about his father, when Tariq mentioned something about his father, they played that little music in the back. I said, why the fuck they do that? Like, why are
yeah,
Nah.
y'all
I hated
playing?
it. Yeah, me and
What?
me
Yeah, and they
and
play.
Nah.
This is very
me and Jay were
rich
mad
time.
about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
I'm like,
that,
why are
but
y'all doing that? Like, why y'all keep trying to piggyback off that shit, man? Like,
Yeah.
just leave it alone. If he dead, he dead. I would be acceptable of his death if y'all just come out and say he's dead. So I mean, if that's the case, then it is what it is.
They should have just left that out.
and what would have been more realistic to me is if D-Mac was like talking about his dad and this and that, and Tariq was just quiet and been like, "All right, man, you take care."
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
that's all
why?
you should have said.
Yeah.
Stay
Why
up.
give him so much dialogue? You know what I'm saying? Like,
There, that was horrible. I know what it's
yeah.
like to lose a dad. No, you don't. You killed yours. He got it taken from him. Like, what's wrong with you?
He was like listening in, like nothing was worse to me visually. Nothing was worse than having Kate listening to the conversation. I was
With
mad.
Maria
I
Yeah.
and Tommy, and she would never sleep. She was just sitting right there listening to them talk the whole time.
Mm-hmm. A-Top said exactly, Grand Man.
That shit made me mad. I was like, come on, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, it does get kind of predictable. W. Crowwitz said, too predictable. Everybody knew Tariq was coming, and they knew exactly when he was going to show up in the episode and who he was going to kill. Book 2 should not have shown Tariq taking that phone call. Well, that's what Christians say the most, and I agree with. They ruin their own shows.
They did do that, and then to try to double back and take the damn cutscene out of the actual when it happened. They went back and took it out. I'm like, so y'all trying to do damage control for what though? Like, why y'all just didn't? Yeah, like why y'all just didn't film it in or cut it into the scene when he?
I don't like that he called him. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the dude was like, "Not my war."
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
And then they do this, and then Tariq comes in with the weirdest smirk of all time. I was like, but like, who told this dude to shoot this good?
Come in smiling. He shot 3 bullets and smiling and shit. Like, man,
you know how hard it is to shoot like that,
man. And you in the middle of it too. Come on, man. That was hard. Tariq looked too GQ to me, man. Coming in nice clothes, shooting.
He came in like this.
I know, right? Perfect waves and everything. I mean, of course, that don't mean anything, but
that's what I like about Adrian Broner. I don't like him, but I thought it was funny. I think his dad used to do it for him.
What, brush his hair?
I think so. Like after the win. I think that's what it was. He would brush it down. His dad was like his trainer. Yeah. I mean, he's more crazy now.
Yeah, you're a little wild, but yeah. Hey, Miguel said Tariq Rambo, not to Rambo.
Oh, we were confused yesterday, and we were trying to figure out who was gonna run the cartel for the other side, but there is no other side, so it's just Miguel.
Okay.
Yesterday we were talking about it. It's like, who's gonna take over for Ortega? I'm like, oh shit, it's just Miguel. You got both of them.
And then they built up tension between Tommy and Cruz. And it's like, bro, why? What are we doing this for? Like, no, we don't need this. Like, what are y'all trying to like insinuate right here? Like, man, that whole episode had me hot, bro. It wasn't even about like the deaths or no deaths or anything either, because I'm kind of glad they kept people alive, but it's just the fact that it's ending and we don't have a roadmap really, essentially.
Yeah.
Like,
there was too many people going into like territory that they shouldn't have gone to, like Shanti going in there.
Yeah.
Man,
she got shot, and she got shot.
But I'm scared right now.
Nah, hey, but
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm gonna be for real though. Her getting shot though is funny because like they show her getting shot, and then like the next scene, she didn't have an arm sling on or nothing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
I think she had black tape though, but that ain't nothing though. Especially after, hey, D-Mac ain't had nothing at all.
D-Mac wasn't shooting.
Nah, D-Mac got shot in the shoulder and fell down, and they had to carry him out.
And he was in the war too. Like, he was there. He said,
for real.
They show Shanti getting shot just so that they can go and have D-Mac help her like she helped him.
Yeah.
I was like, why do we need to see the reverse of this?
Yeah.
For real.
And Miguel gets shot in the leg.
Man, you know how painful that had to been too, pulling that out, doing that, Tommy.
Yo, but Miguel looked like he got shot in the head or the neck. He looked like he died.
Yeah, I thought he got shot in the stomach.
That's what I was thinking. I thought he got shot in the upper torso somewhere.
He looked like he died. I'm like, damn,
I thought so too.
He oversold that one.
Dude, Tommy had to get the bullet out.
He acted too good.
You gotta be like, oh, motherfucker. Like, you got my leg. Like,
yeah, I did think Miguel got shot. I'm glad y'all brought that up. I did think he got shot at least in the chest, upper torso, something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad he keep running in these gunfights with that goddamn shotgun, bro. Put that shotgun up, bro. Like,
dude, you could have had an AK-47, man. Shotguns don't work.
AK-47.
Yeah, like Tommy had.
Like that's so easy to get.
Yeah, Tommy actually had what? Desert Eagle. It was Jannard had an AK and some others, but
Yeah.
the shotgun is the worst weapon for something like that. With all that
Yeah, there's
rapid
no way
fire.
I would. There's no way I would do that.
Hell no. And the
No.
range, nah, hell no. I'd have had a handgun before that.
Yeah.
And then if somebody like for some reason you got to shoot around one of your people and not hit them,
shit spraying.
holy
It's
shit!
Right.
Yeah, like it's just spraying. Like, bro, like
You got to go like this. Like if this is the head, you got to go like. Ah, fuck.
Right. For real. Yeah, that was horrible. I guess they tried to make him look tough. I go in with a shoddy Holmes. I'm from Sinaloa, where they go and get that cheese.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, where my favorite bit at?
I did not like
That's my favorite joke. Pull out my toy gun.
Yeah, and they
everybody
ran.
running out of bullets.
Yep, Tommy ran out of bullets after the other dude jumped on top of the truck, and one was coming around him.
He conveniently had to reload at that moment. Like, bro, you ain't had.
And
I feel like
Tyreek
you
did.
I feel like you would have had to
Same
reload
time.
way quicker than that, bro. Like, come on now. Like, you didn't burn through like 2 clips. You didn't shot like
And they
4
running.
people in this motherfucker.
And they running out. To my retreat, they call him back up. They running out the back door.
I know, right? And all them people that got shot, where do they go? I don't know. It make me feel like I'm crazy for thinking this stuff. Like all them people got shot in that dang on church. What they do? How they? What?
They just left the body. They just left the bodies there.
I know, right? Ain't no
I think the motorcycle killers were the worst one.
And man, Fresh, he wasn't there. He just
They
bought
came
in
in and
back up.
sprayed and left. And the bikes.
John T going to I appreciate you putting up for me.
Man.
And then Raheem goofy ass, he got the whole text thread and this whole episode pissed me off, bro. Everything is just funny as fuck, bro.
And Grace go, he ain't get killed. Grace go ain't get killed.
We know, Steve.
Man, he ain't even let that man finish.
No, my mom came in the room and asked me, "Did that boy the dreadlocks?" I said, "No, he wasn't there in the shootout with them."
Oh snap, that's funny. Hey, shout out to On a Mission checking in on Facebook. He say, "How the heck Tariq even get to Chicago with that big old joint and no car to carry it in?" I know he ain't fly to Chicago.
He parked the private jet out front, man. We didn't already came to conclusion with this shit.
We already figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't that with Kodak Black flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit. It's that Z. Fly, what did he say? Pull up in the demon on guard. Fly
That's why I'm having trouble.
Rod. You ain't think I knew them words, did you?
Rapid Kodak Black is crazy.
I'm a white boy. I'm white. Y'all saw him saying that?
I saw Tommy acting a fool on the Sherry show. He came in dancing.
I see him on Sherry show. I seen it.
I was like, oh no.
I seen that too.
He started dancing.
Yeah, it was goofy as hell.
That's funny. He is nothing like the Tommy.
Hell no. That's why I like his character.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Joseph, you talking about Joseph Zakor?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take my life at the end of this live, bro.
Hey, while we talk about Kodak Black for a second, let me ask y'all this before we get out of here. We just seen Nikki and Kodak and Wayne all flip for Agent Orange. I will say this. I don't blame Kodak and Wayne as much because they were in jail and got a pardon. What you gonna say? Nah, man, I'm gonna stand on business. And they ain't like they rappers, man. They ain't got no morals. They gonna say whatever to get out of jail. And if I was them, I would have too. I can see if it was Common or something. You know, you wouldn't expect Common to do that, but or Erykah Badu or some Andre 3000 maybe. But anyway,
Mr. Flute.
Yeah, people be listening to the wrong folks sometimes, man. You
They
listening
don't
to
know what
him
the hell they
anyway.
talking about.
Yeah, if you vote based off Kodak Black or make moves based off that, you got a problem anyway. And I do want to say and clarify this, not that nobody asked me, but we was talking about voting and stuff the other day. Like I say, believe in it. I ain't necessarily saying it's a joke, but also I don't vote in every single election, never have. Don't vote in every local things. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm there. Oh, I'm the first and I do this because I'm voting. No, that's not true. But I won't say it's sucker or you idiot. I see it's complicated. You know what I mean? But that Anton Daniels stuff, I looked at that a little more.
Yeah.
Man, I think he tried to say like, because Corey was shaking, he was shaking. But that don't mean you scared or you a punk. Like, you got that adrenaline. You ready. You trying to hold it together. I put these hands on you.
I shake when I'm watching fucking Power. It doesn't
Hey.
mean,
Yeah,
when Tommy almost dying, I'm fucking like,
yeah. I have been angry enough where I'd be shaking. It's like an involuntary response. It's like
yeah,
it's like I'm like, do it. Like make a
yeah,
and I'm not doing it. And it's like I'm like starting to have a damn stroke or something.
yeah. It's because you don't know the result yet.
Yeah. It's only happened as I've gotten older though. Maybe when I was young, I may have did something. Not that I was doing a lot, but I don't know. Or maybe your body can take it a little bit better when you're younger. Because now when I'm older, if it gets too heated and stuff, I'm gonna be like, I feel like I'm about to like have a heart attack or something, man. Like I'm about
It's breath control, Jay. To be
for
honest with
real.
you. Yeah,
That's
it's like
probably the problem. Because after that, I have bad breath control. If I start arguing and yelling because of my injury, I'm not gonna be breathing good. Like before I could be loud arguing, but now I'll be like, yeah, fuck you,
I'm not good at it. I feel
I
more
used to
anxiety
be
to have an
better.
argument with a person than if they actually wanted to fight.
My problem is I was good at it, and I guess my mind think I can and I can't, and then I'll be doing that and about to die.
Like, remember when you got mad? I forgot the guy's name, but remember on the live, that one
Yeah.
dude?
Oh,
That shit.
that didn't get me there. If you
I
ask me, I
was
wouldn't have
so
racing
heated.
too when I
I
was with my
was,
mom. But yeah,
I was mad as shit that day.
that was frustrating. But I wasn't arguing to about to be mad or run out of breath on that.
I can't
That was
remember what you were saying. You kept saying, not, you were
bro.
not saying like my boy,
Yeah,
my boy. You were saying something.
yeah, he was talking about the film business or something, make the money and do the shows
Yeah.
or something. Like, man, they can't keep giving them a raise forever. They ain't gonna be able to
You know
sell.
what's funny?
Yeah.
I had heard about Legacy, but I was so mad that I didn't want to give him. I didn't want to give him that he was right. So I took your side. I was like, man, that shit is not even greenlit.
Well, still, they
It's
got
still
rid
not
of
greenlit.
everybody but
Yeah,
two people.
yeah. It's actually not greenlit yet.
Oh,
it's not.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
they
really
mentioned it in the
oh,
show, and even Tommy today with what's the guy's name? The showrunner now.
Gary Leonard.
Gary Leonard.
Yeah. Even he was talking about how it's basically not it's not really set yet.
oh.
So to
I didn't
end the show with the promise of another show and involve the dialogue and to mention legacy and mention a city, that's and then add the big rich town, like
mm,
that was a lot to put on something that you don't even know if it's gonna happen yet.
Yeah,
I
they
was kind of, and
banking
then
on
people already making all these videos like, oh, it's gonna be this guy's gonna be in it.
a possibility.
Yeah, two
mm.
bit is there. Like,
They hoping that all these YouTubers get enough interest going where they could be like, look at all these millions of views and people
yeah,
ready to
two
see
bit
it.
Kane.
Yeah. But they could actually film still in Chicago because a lot of people don't know, but they do a lot of New York shows in Chicago. One that you all may know is Empire. That was filmed in Chicago. So
I ain't
whenever
never
you
watching
saw them,
that.
anybody that saw Empire, what they do is they'll show stock footage of like the city of New York, and then like when they cut in between scenes, you'll see the then
See the
you'll
city skyline.
exactly,
Like in between.
exactly. Yeah, and then you'll be on a set at Center Space, or like the building that Lucius Empire was in. That's a Chicago building downtown. That white building, and then you saw that. Then he walked. That's downtown Chicago, but it's not one of the most famous buildings that people would know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not on a block where you would see and everybody be like, "That's Chicago." You know, if it was on Michigan Avenue or, you know, by the Sears Tower or something, you know, but that's a nice
That was
building. But
that
you
was the
don't,
same showrunner, no?
I think Lee Daniels was with,
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
Yeah,
okay.
he was with
I thought
Empire.
Gary
He was the
Lennon did that
showrunner of
too.
Empire.
right. He could have, but that I don't know if he was the showrunner. I know he created it. I know Courtney Kemp was the creator and the showrunner for a while. I think
Yeah,
Lee
for a while, yeah.
yeah, he may have been doing the same thing, but yeah,
I'm gonna
they
look it up.
somebody Miguel said, yeah, Power actually filmed in NYCJ. Love that. I think Power did actually film the first one, the with Ghosts and all of them. I think they really did film that in New York. But my point is they do film things in Chicago and say it's New York.
Yeah.
You know, they could possibly film back in New York or not. I mean, if they do that, it makes sense to me because that's probably where Joseph Sikora lives in New York. Although I think he was from Chicago, but I think he lived in
He from
he's
Chicago.
from Chicago, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I think he lived in New York, which is how they cast him for the first show. And since Michael Rainey, I think, lived in New York, if they go back to New York, they don't have to pay them to be on location, and they wouldn't have to pay them to be in hotels.
Because
So
they're
they
just
can
home,
save
yeah.
money.
They're
Yeah,
just home.
they just
Jay,
home.
are you checking out Tyreek and Braden the podcast crew?
No, I've seen a little of it, but man, it's hard for me with Tariq, man. I don't know, man. I got a problem, I guess, but that's like what I said about actors trying to be musicians, and I already know them as something. It's hard, you know what I mean? So,
And I think they know they have a tight grip lock on a lot of the fan base with Power and shit. So like, man, that's just gonna cause them to start just saying goofy shit, man.
I'm not listening to any 23-year-old talk about anything.
that's probably it. That's probably better for a younger fan base.
Yeah,
I can watch them as a show, but like, nah,
Yeah.
like
And I done seen
You
them
actually sent
three
me a
together
clip.
at Stansville.
yeah.
I
Hey,
done seen D-Mac and Braden at Stansville on Facebook. It's Tyreek.
yeah, I'm about to pull up this
Yo,
clip.
Steven, you
sent.
stepped on the fastest call out that I've ever received in my entire life. Because Jay is like, man, you sent me a clip though. You stepped on a big one. That was funny as hell. I was like, fuck, you right.
Yeah, it's
That's
all
just
right.
because they started releasing them back to back. That was about what I was saying though, about the Jannard thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to do you touring a little bit?
Oh man, they might not show it. Here, it ain't nothing to see anyway. But this is a clip. Okay, this is a clip y'all are here. It's Braden and Tariq talking to Uncle Marvin and Jackie Long. Jackie Long, he was in the
he
shot.
was Rico.
Also.
He was
Yeah,
Rico in
Rico.
book 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they talking on the podcast, and they talk about chocolate sundaes. And Braden, see, this is where I think, so CJ, I get it. You probably think of it cringe. It was cringe, but we look at it as he, well-off kind of white boy that's been around black dudes, but a successful black dudes, not street. Sort of, kind of, almost, even though Anton Daniels said he from the streets and he shoot the fair, all this, you don't say to another dude from the streets, you on the ding ding or something, or you suck the dick. I don't say that. Or like I wouldn't call none of y'all a B or y'all do that. Like that's against the man code. Unless I plan on that, we had enemies or something, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't even take it that far because you make sure you got an enemy. But but I look at him as because they are successful or to weak, they don't be like, hey, bro, you can't say that. Like I think he probably doesn't, but it seemed like if he would have said the N-word around to weak wouldn't have like checked him maybe, or he'd be like, bro, I know you didn't say that, bro, or something
Tommy
like
said
that.
it on Power.
He did?
You remember that?
Nah. Tommy
Um,
said it on Power?
Tommy said it to Ghost. Season 1 or season 2.
You
I
must be.
can't. You can type it on. You can type it on YouTube and it'll come up.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
I think they were saying they're not gonna be messing with us, something like that. Tommy was saying to Ghost.
I definitely don't remember that. Y'all remember that, Steve?
I don't.
I don't remember that scene.
No, I can't type it right now. I can't type it. It won't
I'm
come
gonna
up.
check it out in a second. But y'all listen to this and tell me if y'all think it's cringe. I look at it as it was cringe, but it's a slide. He's corny, and he probably these people they ain't about to. He don't know no better. But here,
I gotta do a show tomorrow, but I'm trying to set it up so you guys can come out to maybe Chocolate Sunday. No.
It's the Black Sundays or the Chocolate Sundays. Bro, I'm not being funny. That's literally the name of the show.
You said it. You
No.
This
No.
nigga said,
You're not gonna frame me like that.
this nigga said, Black.
I don't like saying that as well when you talking about white dudes and stuff, because then they gonna be like, well, my black friends call me that all the time, and I say it, and we cool. They don't. I don't like doing that. You know, I don't know. I'm getting old, and I didn't seen the flip side of that. But anyway.
Bro, oh my God, this was bad.
God damn it.
I mean, y'all sitting here talking about this nigga said did that, but he said Black Sunday, and what's funny? He one of y'all, ain't he?
Yeah, I laugh every time. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, you made him so comfortable.
And it's
Not
not
that
like
he
he's
should
saying
be
it in somebody's
uncomfortable.
hood or something crazy.
Yeah, and I don't think he should be uncomfortable. Or it was disingenuous, but I mean, this is what happened when you do that.
I say for the people who feel offended, or for if they felt offended in that moment, then allow that moment to be a teachable moment. Like we could have taught them something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Exactly.
bro, like, you feel me? Like it sounds like crazy, but
right.
If
No,
not, if it ain't that deep, then we just gonna leave it at what it is. It was just a joke.
Normally, people would say some people might not like that you said that. Normally, that's how people try to correct somebody without saying anything crazy back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got
Shout out
nothing.
to
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Owada because I know I got it wrong, but he said Tommy said, "Nigga, I ain't got no connect." LOL. He said it's slick though. Hey,
Yeah, because Ghost was leaving him with nothing.
He said it's a Lobos. After Lobos was off.
Yeah, he said it to Ghost.
Oh wow, y'all got good.
Ghost was next to him.
You make me feel bad about Mary Jane. I can't remember none of that stuff, but
what I mean is in you saw it more, I think, in Ghost. Because when you say it about Tommy, as much as you say the white boy or call him first and last name, which is every damn scene every time we talk about him, but because he's not considered a punk like Braden is, then it's not offensive. It's more saying like, why are you? It's more like you saying it about somebody else. Why are you listening to this guy?
Right.
So they're trying to downplay him by saying he's just a white guy. What I mean by you shouldn't have that in a show that is about that guy, because why? Who doesn't know what he looks like already?
Right.
You know what I mean? When they did it on Ghost, it was always like the remember the framing of the episodes in the first 2 seasons or
Mm,
3 seasons where they would always do a lesson on basically racism, and then whenever they would show one of the white students, the black student would always be like, "What do you know, Becky? All you know is you don't need to do that every time.
right, right. They made it
You
just
can, you
adversarial.
know, we already know that people in society think you shouldn't talk about something that you don't understand,
Mm,
whether you're right or not to say that, but you don't need to say it. They did it all the time. And
all the
then you would
time.
see Braden, and then he was just a white guy. And then, any white character, the niece to Sax,
Hmm.
Yeah.
she was just a white girl. Why is she trying to do this? I'm
You
trying
know
not to go
what
into
else
it.
I kind of got tired of this season
Yeah.
or this show is they kept on being like, "You gonna work with that white motherfucker? You gonna be with this white boy? You gonna
Oh
be with
yeah.
That's what
what
I'm
if they
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
what if they said, what if Tommy went around, you gonna work with them black people? You gonna work with them black
Yeah.
people? You gonna keep working
Yeah.
with their black ass? You gonna be working with them black people?
Yeah.
They dirty
Yeah.
black ass? Man, we'd be ready to kill him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't, and
And
I'm not
and
trying to
and
defend one
and
side.
in all actuality, if we being honest, they in the drug game, bro. So if they really had a problem with him being the white dude coming and doing that, they would have all linked up
Yeah.
and they would have got Tommy up out of here, bro. It wouldn't
Yeah.
have been
That's why
no
you don't
show.
write it on. That's why you don't write it on your own show.
Yeah,
Right,
like
right.
it
Yeah,
don't make
because
Because
in
no
my
sense,
little
bro.
experience of the drug game, don't nobody care about race. It's about money and
About
price.
money, the
Yeah,
green. That's the only color they care
Right.
about. Green.
for
that
real.
was so we just watched 30 episodes. I'm not saying it happened on every episode. Probably did though. But the biggest motivation for Jannard to dislike Tommy was being white.
Basically,
So you're making him a racist character, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they kind of make it look like black folks is racist in a way. When black folks, in my experience, if they supposedly have that, it's because something actually happened in their life or
Yeah.
family or
And if
something.
you show me that, then okay.
Yeah.
Right. Then they
Yeah.
basing that off experience, whereas the opposite, they don't even know white black people, never met them type stuff, and they got all these notions and stuff. That's racist. You know, a black person be like, man, I don't like him, man. He got me fired. He kicked me
Yeah.
out. It's always some story.
And no more first and last name ever again.
That's corny.
You
Because people
gotta
don't
take that
call
shit out
people
of there.
first and last name other than Christian Rosa and Stephen Harris.
All right, I'm changing that shit.
Oh man.
Nah, but yeah, that is kind of whack though. Where's Tommy Egan? Like, yeah, I wouldn't say where Tommy at, man.
Yeah. I don't care when law enforcement says it, even though they don't like don't have every trailer, every episode. We're gonna kill Tommy Egan.
Right.
Really?
And
On
when law
the
enforcement, yeah, when you on their radar, they'll call you by your last name. Where's Egan?
Mhm.
military too.
Yep,
Yeah.
military.
Ain't nobody ever called me Christian in a long time.
Mm-mm.
I would have been
Rosa,
confused as shit.
get in the line, Rosa. Give me 20.
We always had somebody that would like find out your name and want to
Nah,
be like a clown about it, but that's different. If
nah.
you're in trouble, nobody's gonna be like, Christian, get over here. Like, I would have been, what the fuck?
Mhm.
What is this?
Yep, facts. Well, guys, I guess that's about wraps it up for tonight. Steve,
Yeah.
what's up, man? What you want to say before we go?
I mean, the season finale of Powerful Force. It came. It's been a long season, man. But it is disappointing, man, how the show came to an end.
Yeah, they made us wait 2 weeks for that too, right?
Yep. Right in the New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm. Christian, you want to say something before we go?
I just hope without us having to not support it, I hope they find a way to it's not even right better because a lot of it has to do with the fact that the network just wants it to keep going. But hopefully they can wrap up a show not in the way that they do it, where they're just basically eliminating who they're not going to keep on the future shows. That's not really how you end any other show. That's a weird way to end. All
Mhm.
right, I'll shut up now.
Oh, good. All right, Grand Man. You want to say before you get up out of here, man?
Man,
I
I ain't got nothing to say, man.
It's not even worth any words.
know,
I
right?
ain't
You
got
done
nothing to
said
say.
enough, huh?
Yeah.
I feel you, man. I'm about to be on your same tip, man. I'm gonna say peace to everybody. I mean, I don't want people to think we hate it. It's like this is like people that enjoy a show and expect more of it, and ain't just to diss it. I think that's where we all kind of feel. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
damn, man, just wish
I
it.
want to support. I want to be in support of something, but I mean, I already am. Fuck, I bought an annual shit of stars, so you feel me? But it's like, damn, bro, what am I spending my money? I really feel like they just trying to make me watch some other shows. So if I watch some other shows on Stars and they trash, I'm gonna be even more mad. I'm gonna be like, bro, y'all taking my show away. I'm watching these new shows and them shit's trash too. What the fuck y'all want me to do, man?
The heat came out now, like that.
He let it
He trying to
out
be
for
nice.
real, for real.
He trying to be nice first.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like,
And another fucking thing.
Hey, man, I feel you though. I pay for Stars with my Direct TV, and so I get the app with it. But I think they charge me like $10 a month, which is I think the app is only $5. So that basically I ain't getting it for free. They charging me for both. and shoot, I'm paying $10 a month, so that's what $120 a year.
yeah.
I should just do the annual.
Yeah, the annual cheaper, bro. I mean, I got it for $30 this year.
Wow.
For a year? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a steal.
It's normally like $69.99, but they shot me a discount. I was like, okay. Oh, well, all right.
Please don't go. Please. We got other stuff to watch. You want to check it out? We got
You be getting emails and shit.
I know, right? I saw they tried to get the P Valley was advertised on my Stars last night.
That shit been filmed so long ago. Like just release that shit already.
They don't even much want to give us a release date or give us a trailer.
Damn.
I like how we be paraphrasing what I say.
I know, right?
Yeah, they be having them crazy. They be having them crazy discounts, Jay. Like I done heard of people like they saying in the chat.
Yeah, they said they paid $12.99 for a year.
For a year,
like an 80% discount.
They didn't. That's because I'm paying the difference over here.
You gave them extra money.
The trick is, Jay, you gotta cancel it. Well, but yours is connected to. You say yours is connected to your Direct TV though. So
yeah, I know, right?
No, the show is not canceled. The show is already done. They just don't know when to put it into when to schedule it.
P
The
Valley.
show's been done for like 2 years or some shit.
I thought they had lawsuits.
Yeah, they had to clear all that stuff first. Yeah. Yeah, the show been done.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, y'all, man. We'll see how it go with all this rest of this stuff, man. I guess we got.
And then we gotta wait on Raising Cannon.
Wait, so are you gonna do another show? I still gotta send you a bunch of shows too.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna try to find something on Netflix. That way I know everybody can watch it. I ain't seen nothing I want to watch on Stars.
Yeah, I find something to watch. I'll try to watch it. God.
Hey man, I'm watching 14 shows, man. I'll let you know.
I can't do that. I can't
do that. Recommend me one. You got 14. Give me one.
I know. I told him to tell me what he watching. You got 14. That's what I said.
Yeah, I gotta send him the. Hold on.
That's 14 hours a day.
Gangs of London started yesterday. I still haven't watched that one yet. Landman is about to end.
I thought Cobra Kai was over.
I thought it was over.
Landman.
Landman is good. I only saw the first season though.
He's gonna end next week. No, wait, tomorrow night.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, and then when you do your next video or whatever, you probably have a bunch of stuff.
All right, y'all. We'll be back. I don't know, Sunday or Monday. We'll see.
You seen what Gangs of London? You never started it, right?
Nah, I ain't started.
You guys seen it?
Nah.
You never heard of it?
Gangs of London?
Yes.
I'm gonna check it out.
AMC, that's the problem.
AMC, yeah.
Yeah, I had AMC to watch
Walking Dead.
Nah, I was watching the
Interview with a Vampire.
Wait. They had it on Netflix. Hold on, let me see.
I'm about to name everything they
it's
got.
The story of Bumpy Johnson, bro. I can't think of the damn.
Oh,
what it's called?
Wait a minute. You know you ain't talking about Godfather Harlem.
Yeah.
That's not on AMC. That's on MGM.
Yeah, MGM, but they got it on. It's on the wrong network.
AMC.
I thought it was AMC.
Yeah, they AMC got commercials.
They should have put it on HBO Cinemax.
Did you guys see Top Boy?
I seen Top Boy.
No.
I'm still trying to figure out who got Sully, man. Got Sully up.
Nobody knows.
Damn.
So nobody's ever gonna know.
Well, that's whack.
No. You gotta watch it. I mean, that's my fucking face. That's my face on the thing for a reason.
I got an idea of who I think it was, but I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But I do got.
You think Jack?
Yep.
A lot of people think that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm saying nobody knows. They've never released it.
Yeah, they ain't saying nothing. They did a good job with that, though.
Yeah. That's why I made that my picture, because it's like that's how Tommy should die.
That you know what? That would be a good way for him to go. For nobody to know who did it.
I be knowing some stuff, man. You know,
biting another show.
Hey, that's what Power did. Power bit off the wire.
They bite off so much. You're right. All great stuff bite or borrow from something else, though.
Yeah.
Everybody said Top Boy, though. I've heard a lot about that, so I'm gonna have to rewatch.
You ain't never seen it?
Oh,
I tried watching it, and then I ain't never get to finish it.
That's so okay. So one of the main characters on Fightland is gonna be the guy from For Life, which is the guy he was on Top Boy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you gotta watch Top Boy Summer House first. It's 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Then you gotta watch Top Boy. It's 3 seasons. Dude, there's not 15 minutes that suck. This shit is just it's good, man.
Watch that, then. Ain't it another Breaking Bad spinoff coming too?
I don't watch that shit.
Nah, you talk about all these shows.
But I know there's a Snowfall spinoff coming.
Yeah, I heard about that. I like to see that. Yeah. That's with Leon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see what's up with that. What I say, Breaking Bad. I just started watching that probably about 3 years ago, so it was already way old. And
is it good, man?
It is, man. It's way better than I only got to the 2nd season though, because I got distracted. But
I'm not big on what they doing, bro. Like meth.
I'm not either, but that's what made it good to me, because I don't know nothing about that world. Like I didn't know about cooking meth and the drug game and stuff. It's actually a true story. So what happened is the main dude, Walter White, was a professor or something in chemistry, and then he ended up like getting it mixed up with one of the students. He ended up having cancer, and he tried to make money so he could leave to his family, and so hooking up with one of his old former students that was a meth head, he ended up knowing how to make the pure meth, and then he'd have his student be the distributor, and so he's knows the chemistry and stuff. So like different things are happening and stuff. He'd tell them don't do this, or they cook it up or blow up or whatever. The one scene that was crazy is like he told him to mix the stuff a certain way and do it this way, and dude did it in the bathtub. He like, I told you don't do that. He like, why? He like, this chemical could eat through that and da. Next thing you know, the damn bathtub fell through the upstairs, through the floor and all that. It ate through the stuff. It's like, wow. I was like, damn, we never thought of that, selling weed or cocaine. You ain't gonna have the bathroom fall through the roof or whatever. So, all kind of stuff blow up.
Have you seen Animal Kingdom?
Nah, but I remember hearing a lot of. It's on Netflix now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to watch it on Netflix because I didn't catch
That
it.
shit. Hey,
Yeah, the meth
that
drug dealing life is wild, crazy, for real. But I never. That's something I knew nothing about. And they, as much heat as they brought on the black community for the drug dealing that they did. Oh man, these people, it's white privilege for real because they are off the rails,
Motherfuckers take the cake when it comes.
man, for real.
Like, that shit
you
crazy.
still gotta watch Mayor of Kingstown.
Hey, Sons of Anarchy is a good show too, though.
I
I don't
heard
know
that
about
was really
I don't
good.
know about the second one because they
Now,
got
I seen
a
that
second
King
one
Town.
came
The
out.
Mayans or
Mayans,
some shit.
Yeah, the Mayans. Yeah,
I
So
heard
came
they
I
were
out.
both
cannot
good though.
I cannot watch anything that was done so long ago that it's gonna look like that. Especially if it's talked about like Breaking Bad is talked about, that Sopranos and The Wire. Those
Watch
are
The
all talked about like
Sopranos.
it's the best shows of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's too much praise for me to watch it. It'll be like when somebody says that the Joker is the best thing out.
I'm scared.
I cannot watch it when you praised it already so much. Not you in general,
No, yeah.
because
yeah.
then it's like it's working against that with me.
I feel you. And here's the problem: like during the time of The Wire, Sopranos, Oz, the golden era of HBO, I didn't have cable, so I did see an episode or two, but I never got to see it all, like to know the whole story. And
Yeah.
Sopranos, I say about 2 years ago, they did on HBO. Just kept playing the seasons back to back, and I sat and watched it. 2 years ago. The only things is like if you see in the living room the old box TV or something. Other than that, the storyline is great. It
Like
holds
it
up.
holds. It
It
holds. Okay.
really does.
Yeah.
It
The
really
Sopranos, the Sopranos definitely does hold up, bro.
it does
Like the
hold up.
story and everything.
Yeah. My problem. So my problem is the visual. Like when you start every time you do
Looks like
the
old film.
Moscow, right? The
Yeah,
first thing you say is the cameras, right?
right.
I can't. I
But
can't.
here's the thing: they
Yeah.
do digital updates.
So it looks more. It looks better now.
Yeah, it's. I
Okay.
mean,
I mean, I can go to HBO right now. I can
It
go to
look
HBO right
yeah,
now.
go ahead.
it look crispy, but I get what you're saying though, Christian,
Right.
because it still has that. It's
The
still
first two
Yeah.
seasons.
it
I
just
used to be
looks
a
old,
photographer,
bro.
so
1968.
it's tough for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
it
the
look
first
old.
seasons is like two. I think the first episode of Sopranos is on 9/11. That's another thing. I'm like, what? I looked it up or something, and I was like, this shit came out 2001, 9 of September. It came out the same weekend or something. But basically, the first couple years, it's not digital. But after like season 3, it looks like a digital show now, like how it look now. But it
Oh,
does
after 3.
Yeah,
yeah. After like 3, they use the modern
I
camera.
might
It
have to
looks a
get
lot better.
HBO back, man, because HBO
Yeah,
got a
because
lot of
I
good
okay, I'm about to say because I just went to the first episode and that shit looks terrible. Hold on, you got it.
Yeah, it came out in '99. All right, I was
Yeah,
wrong. I think season 2 or something. One of the seasons start on on
the
that. I
last
was
one
like,
looks more. The last one looks newer. The last season. I'm going off the
yeah,
thumbnail,
because
but
they took a couple years in between off too when they were negotiating some seasons, and so like I think the last one, yeah, 2007. So it's been on for like. It was around for 8 years, but I think they only made how many seasons? Like 6 or 5?
see, 6.
6. Yeah. So it took 7 or 8 years to make 6. Let me see. I'm looking on here. They're not okay. January 10th, 99. Let's see. They had one of these. I know I was looking. I could be tweaking, but
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks. Yeah, I can't.
season 3. Nah,
It looks a little more modern, but I can't.
bro, you act like it's in black and white, man.
So,
It ain't that bad, man. I don't know. My TV makes stuff look a little better too.
but look at this character, right? Like I can't watch this.
How that actually because they make fun of her though. They talked because
Oh,
that was one of the boss's wife, and everybody was calling her fat and stuff. And then he got like got hurt. He talked about my wife, and man, you gotta watch. It's funny, man. They really talk, and they talk some racist stuff too, man.
No, yeah. I've seen
Talk about
I've
each
seen
other.
clips and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I can watch Raising Kanan is because it has the feel of something old, but it's shot like something new.
Here's
modern.
the thing.
It's
like
you
a
gotta
Netflix
give
show.
Sopranos a chance. If you want to be able to judge gangster shows, this really holds up still. And it's 25 years old. And it's still, I just watched it 2 years ago for the first time, all the way through. And I was like, wow, this is good. I couldn't stop. I could not stop watching anything but that. That's how good it was. I couldn't wait for the next episode. Through the whole series, I'm talking about the story with his nephew Chris, his girl. Man, every storyline is good, man. His kids, man, it's good, man. It's good. If you like good and writing and stuff, like Top Boy look old. They look like they was old.
Summer House look old.
Summer House, yeah.
Yeah,
because it was
so
like 10
are
years
you
ago.
saying? I'm looking at this like, man, here go another period show. Like Sopranos is actually modern. You looking at it old because it's actually old, but it's filmed in current time. It's not like in the 60s.
No. I mean, I don't care if it was done in the 1975. I'm talking about visually.
Yeah, visually.
It's not clear.
Yeah. Right. Give it a chance. You got it on HBO. They'll digitize it a little better.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying I just checked all the way to the last season. It still don't look good. Man. I was going to try to watch Breaking Bad. It looks like shit. But Breaking Bad is considered the best pilot of all time. That and Sopranos considered the best pilots of all time. I started watching the pilot for Breaking Bad. I did not care for it. But it has to do with the fact that it's considered one of the best shows ever made. I cannot erase that from my brain, is what I'm saying. So you're competing.
I wouldn't say pilot. Yeah. You said pilot. I said show. If you go pilot, I would actually say OG Power is a great first episode. That make me want to watch the show. He up there banging Angie and with or Natari.
The first thing you said.
Hey man, he's killing people. Hey, it looked good, man. It was visually interesting.
The highlight.
Like, damn. You see his watches, he all G'd up, watches spinning, he getting first thing. You see him putting on the suit, he with Tasha, he got the club, they killing people, they moving things. He got a white dude, the black dude running the white. What? Damn, what kind of show?
Omari's wife is like, see, I told you, this is why I don't like you doing this with this lady. That's why he stopped doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they had to change that. That's part of it too. Remember the community was mad that she's not black.
Man, you listen to the community, you're gonna be sitting with them.
But I'm saying, so all of this has to do with what happens to these shows, is what I'm saying.
True.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I wish it didn't.
That's a good point too, though, because it would make sense, like, because now in two different spinoffs, we got husband and wives, like real husband and wives on there.
Right, with Vic.
For chemistry, but it doesn't work for Force because there's too much chemistry.
Right, but that's where the problem lies. With they don't want to be kissing on somebody else, so they do that.
Yeah. Well, you also had Liliana was also kissing her husband in the show too, in Force. She kissed him in the club. She kissed her real husband in the club because she said, if I'm going to kiss somebody, I'll kiss my husband. So then you got people that just don't even be actors. That was one of the things I don't like about Power is that they just brought what's the rapper that was in the last episode? G Herbo, some shit.
Oh yeah, I meant to say that yesterday. Yeah,
like, what the fuck? He did fine though. He did fine, but
he didn't. He would be honest with you. I knew he was somebody, but I listen to the music more than look at videos.
Oh, I didn't know who he was either. I just know that I recognize his face. Yeah.
But I look at it as it was no point. Like if you want to use him, well, give him some meat on the bone. You know what I mean?
Stop with the cameos. Like, I'm giving an opportunity to this huge name, like huge
Them
name
putting Lil
to
Durk
who?
in them putting Lil Durk in book 2 was stupid as hell. I was like,
Yeah.
what y'all do that for, bro?
They keep putting the rappers in.
Yeah.
We won't have
And they-
Tekashi on the spinoff.
right. And I think that's so that they can bring the rappers' audience to the show.
Yeah, but you already got the rappers' audience in the show.
I know.
And I'm not being like racist. I'm saying like, who
But
the fuck is who you think is watching it?
right.
They
Right.
That's true, though.
got the people
That's true.
already.
No, that's true, bro.
Yeah. I
Damn,
guess
Steven changed. Somebody cut half his head off. What the fuck?
They brought Tony Danza audience over to Raising Canaan now.
Yep.
He said,
No,
"Yeah,
that's
I
true.
was joking. He ain't got no audience no more."
The
But nah, he
75-year-old.
But shit.
How
But
old is
they
he?
tried.
75?
They tried probably, but yeah,
He old.
they
He
brought
like
over
75?
Who's the Boss watchers. Tony Danza gonna be on power. I gotta watch that.
Mm-hmm. You know how they did.
I like
Shout out
his
the
role.
bingo
Though.
players.
I like the way he is with because like if you're gonna play Italians, that in that timeline with what they will call like the blacks coming in, whatever, you gotta do. Not only do you have to do racism, right? It's gotta resonate. It's gotta feel authentic. It's gotta be not too crazy where we just hate the character and consider him to only be racist instead of like a character, and then we just can't get over it. That's a lot of things that you have to navigate, I think.
Right.
That's
I
why they
forgot-
always make sure that they put in somebody that is just gonna get killed off. That's the racist guy. He says all the racist stuff. Get him the fuck out of there. But you still got to say this stuff.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah, that's true.
I pay attention.
Yeah, you do. Hey, yeah, man.
I
that's
do
a
like
good thing
Linguini
for
though.
Lamar
Linguini is
Jackson.
pretty funny.
Linguini. Yeah.
Little Linguini.
Lamar Jackson. I forgot about that one, man.
Man, they only brought him back in one episode and went in the bathroom and unlied that Chinese dude.
Uh-huh. Lamar Jackson. I forgot all about that one, man. Well, all right, y'all. That was fun while it lasted. And we'll be back, talk again, maybe Sunday or Monday or sometime next week. Y'all have a good one. Hey, Steve done went and laid down on us, so.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Time to go to bed.
Hey, for real.
Steve.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right,
Thanks
y'all.
for watching. Yep. Everybody have a good one. And hey, thanks for watching, everybody, y'all. Be safe out there.